What's going on, good people? It's good to be here, live here on a Thursday here on Twitch, man. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, Madden, NFL, NBA 2K League. And, whoa, we got a heck of an event here, a very unique event here, Amon Green. This is the, of course, the
Mhm.
Cowboys FUTP. That is Fuel Up to Play 60. You all remember that from the elementary school days and things of that nature. The Madden 23 Open Tournament, of course, all about the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Let's go ahead and bring in
Out them,
AG
them
Amon Green.
boys.
Of course, former NFL player, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer, Green Bay Packers running back Hall of Famer as well, and esports coach now. He's doing some dabbling in esports. AG,
Yeah.
good Thursday to you, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Larry?
Hanging in there, bro. Hanging in there, man. You ready, man, for
All
Cowboys
right.
Fuel Up to Play 60, man?
Yeah, I'm definitely am. I mean, to see some kids play some Madden, I'm gonna be scouting. Doing some early recruiting to see what these gamers got mentally and play call wise to see how they get through the matches to get a victory.
Oh, now as an esports coach, you got an eye for talent, Amon Green. What are you going to be looking for tonight as these young men, these
Well,
young teenagers and tweens get the battle with some pretty good heavyweight Madden players as well?
exactly. I'm gonna just see the way they handle the game and the play calling, offensively and defensively, and then understanding the rules of the game and understanding situations and see how they handle a third and long, a fourth and short. What they're gonna do certain times of the field, and also looking at the clock management. Just like any other football coach would pay attention to a quarterback or a wide receiver, any or running back we were recruiting.
Now you talked about, you're looking at what they're trying to do, and you mentioned, the one of those words in the NFL, man. You look at, just trying to get better, and you look at, trying to, get things going here. Well, what about these young men here that are going to be playing here today? So we're going to be talking about Superstar KO. That's the mode that we're playing here, Amon. But let's go ahead
Mhm.
and let's look at the prizes here, because what it's all about here, of course, everybody in esports, they want to talk about what it is that you'll be playing for as we get set here for the Cowboys. I'll Fuel Up to Play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. They're going to be playing the winner, AG, gets to be a Cowboy for
Mhm.
a day. You get to live like a Dallas Cowboys
Mhm.
player, a Cowboys player. I mean, that's got to be great, man. And it's with the greats like Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Trautman, all those guys, Roger the Dodger out there. So they get to live like a Dallas Cowboys player for a day. Get free Whataburger for a year. AG, we were on a call the other day. That's the
Man.
prize I was looking at right there.
Man, we were trying to get in on that ourselves, man. Get that Whataburger for a year. I think that's not a bad deal.
Absolutely.
Oh
Now, before
man.
we bring in the players here, real quickly, just want to get your thoughts. You're a former NFL player. What's it like playing in the NFL, man, and to
Yeah.
get to see these young men? get a chance to live out their dream real quickly, being a Dallas Cowboys player for a day. It got to be pretty cool there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I say to have that opportunity to be that for a day, man. You just think about like I think about my day getting drafted from the time I got drafted to the time I got to my Seahawk first training camp, and then in the locker room making the roster, the 53-man roster come September. It's all special, and you're now you're looking at the idols that you worship as a kid or you followed as a kid. Like I had Warren Moon on my roster, was my quarterback my rookie year, and I watched him with the Oilers. I watched him in the CFL, and now he's my teammate. And so it's like I got to get out of the fanboy situation. I got to be ready to play some ball like these kids here. Got to come here and get a win so they can be that cowboy for the day.
Absolutely, good stuff there. Warren Moon threw one of those great balls, man. Let's go ahead and tell everyone about the grand prize winner, the grand prize winner, and it's going to be Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School. That's in the Metroplex area, the Dalworth area, if you want to call it that, in Dallas, Texas. Once again, congratulations to Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School there. They get the free breakfast card thanks to our good friends, one of our sponsors there at Hubert there. Once again, Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School in the Metroplex area, North Texas, right there in Dallas, Texas, winning the breakfast cart. They'll get that from Hubert. So breakfast was a very important part of my childhood growing up, Amon. I mean, I used to eat it all. I still eat it today. It's
Hmm.
still my favorite part, as far as meals throughout the day. And of course, got to always have that good milk right there, AJ. That chocolate milk right there got a lot of protein. Don't forget about that. Love me some chocolate milk,
Oh yeah.
AG. Mm, oh, it
Oh
tastes
yeah, it
good.
gives you that little extra boost in the morning, give you some energy, and to have all that going, that helps you, basically fuel up and for your day. As a young kid, because you need that breakfast, you need those meals throughout the day because you high energy, you're young, your metabolism's burning fast, so you got to have that fuel in the tank, as my mom and dad used to say to me, to go out there and be a kid, pay attention in school, and then go to
Mm.
practice or whatever after school to make sure you're on point.
Fuel up to play 60, man. When I was in Orlando, I was the sports director at the NBC station, also working for the NBC station in Boston. Loved doing those events at all of those elementary schools. Must have did at least a handful of those, Amon Green, going out to jump around and get active,
Mhm.
like Michelle Obama used to do back in the day, to get active with these kids with the Fuel Up to Play 60. Great program with the NFL. Once again, this is Cowboys Fuel Up to Play 60, Madden 23 Open Tournament. All right, let's go ahead and introduce you to the players playing today here. And our mode here in this Mad mode, of course, you got regs, you got MUT, you got a bunch of different modes there. Superstar KO AG, and we've got Josh Lopez. He's from
Yeah.
Lanny Frazier Middle School, an eighth grader. One of his favorite snacks is milk or yogurt. He's going to be teamed up with Joke. Now, that is one of the top players of all time, a belt winner. And then you look at Quaterrence Cotton from Austin, Texas. He's a seventh grader, loves banana smoothies. I'm with you right there, brother. He is playing with Drenny. So, how about
Hmm.
that, AG? You got Drenny and
Mm.
Quaterrence Cotton against Joke and Josh Lopez, man. 2v2 right here. A little superstar KO action.
Man, it's gonna get interesting because we know Drini personally. We've seen him since the start of his career officially, where we were out in New York City at a tournament there, Madden tournament, and so for him to grow up basically in the Madden scene, and he's doing his thing, winning big games. So I think him teaming up with a player here is going to be beneficial. He's very communicate. He communicates very well. I played
Yeah.
with the tournament. I played with him in a tournament one off season for my school here at Lakeland, and so playing with him, he's going to communicate well and then help you out along the way. So I think this is going to be benefit for Quinteros here having him as a teammate.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you got Josh Lopez there playing with Joke and Quaterrence Cotton. Let's go ahead and introduce the players. And these guys need no introduction, but for a lot of people out there in America that are watching and around the world and around the globe that don't know a lot about Madden, we're talking about two high-level Madden players, two of the very best in the world. You're looking at Drenny, of course, has a relationship with complexity there, and Joke, I think Drenny, what is 11-time Madden champ, if I'm not mistaken. And how about this, AG? The first
Wow.
Madden event that he won was an event that you and I did together. Compete Forever. We were at the Microsoft store in
Yeah.
New York City. Was that like 5 years ago? Drenny's first championship came via Compete Forever. So it's awesome to see him doing well. And then I can't forget about Joke, a belt winner here that lives in the New Jersey area, not too far from me. So it's good to see Joke, who was able to win a belt about a year ago.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you got high level players. that are going to team up with younger kids. That this generation of kids that are in middle schools to the high school age, they understand, man. They play it every day. They play these video games that now, in a sorts, you basically get a career out of it. If it's you're going to be that Madden player or that pro gamer, or you could work behind the scenes, camera, audio, setting up a stream like we all went through in prep today. So there's jobs out there, and it's a fantastic opportunity here to play with some Madden pros that could probably teach you a few things here along the way.
See, we go back when Drenny was, I believe he was 17 at the time, and he couldn't play for the Madden Championship Series. So he played in our event at the Microsoft Store.
Hmm.
Won, I believe he won an Xbox, a brand new Xbox. I gave him a sign, Jets football, some other memorabilia from the Jets. So it was a great event for him. That was his
Yep.
start. That's where he had that meteoric rise, man, and became one of the best, if not the best, Madden players in the world. I know Henry and some of those other guys are doing well right now, but Drenny, young guy, not young anymore. He's 23, but we were there back when AG to see him really play well and really take off.
Hmm.
I was really impressed by the way he played back then. I looked at you and I looked at my business partner Kevin Mamuzet, and I said, "This guy, he's going to be a lot to deal with. He is going to be a star, and he's proven us right."
Yep, he's proven us right. Like I said, I played with him in a tournament, and to have him as a teammate, I knew what I was getting. A good player, a good solid player, didn't even show more once we got into the games, the communication, like I already mentioned. And so I'm excited for these young players to get that experience, so they can see how a professional gamer, Madden player, does it to win games.
Yeah, and he was, has done a lot of great things with a lot of different organizations and things of that nature with complexity. Done a lot with the Dallas Cowboys as well. So he's got that relationship there. It's good to see Drenny doing some great things with complexity and the Dallas Cowboys. On the other side of the coin, we were talking about some of the great Madden players. You can't forget about Joe. Been around for a while, played on a lot of our events with Compete Forever as well. Has done some great things. A belt winner, won a belt, running the ball, no less, recently there, recently retired too. So congratulations to Joe on his retirement there. Here's another great Madden player that was able to put it all together. What do you think about Joe and what he's able to do, representing the tri-state area here where I'm at, AG?
Yeah, so the Madden scene is very competitive. So players like Joe, winning the belts year over year just shows you the professionalism and the preparation and what they got to do because they know they're facing top end players every tournament in and out, traveling to locations out of their state, and so that's all part of a professional gamer's life. Is being ready to play, having your rest, making sure you do your pregame warm up, do everything you need to do to be on top of the game, and he's done that by winning all the titles and all the belts, like you mentioned, that he's won through the years.
And you look at both of these players, go back to Drenny there, AG, a great opportunity that you could sort of, relay or message to your players there at Lakeland College. Look, these are some of the opportunities you can get. I know that Noah has a relationship with West Virginia University, goes there, getting some
Hmm.
scholarship money. So that's been a great thing. You look at Drenny doing what he's doing with complexity and some of these other Madden players, and the relationships that they have with some of these other orgs out there. How important is that, AG, for these guys to be able to see an opportunity like that? Not only can you win money, but also form and forge relationships as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's super important. You mentioned it right there at the end. Forging relationships because throughout your career, even you're a pro gamer. And if whenever that one day you decide to say, I'm going to retire from playing Madden, now you have this connection with an organization like Complexity, like, Cloud9 or
Hmm.
Luminosity. Now you can then work behind the scenes or actually work with the team as a coach or a programmer or somebody that then gives the experience to new players coming up within those organizations. So that is basically paying it forward to players that are coming up the same path you did.
Yeah, and there's a lot of opportunities out there, man, with these young players, especially with the collegiate scene growing as well as it is. So can't wait to see how these kids pan out and
Mhm.
where they're able to go. That'll be exciting. Back to the Dallas Cowboy things real quickly, and we got some technical difficulties. We're going to work on that. We're working on that as we speak here. Before we can take a quick break, AG, just what do you remember
Mhm.
most
Mhm.
about playing in the NFL, and you know what? Not what do you remember most. What do you miss most about being a National Football League player, man? Other
Uh,
than just the celebrity that comes along with it.
well, you know what? I was an introvert. I'm an introvert, really.
No, you're
It
not.
doesn't
I
seem
know
like it,
you're
but I
you're
don't
not.
really miss the celebrity side of it. I what I miss about it all is being with my teammates. So you and people like Hank Basket, a friend of ours. those are y'all my new teammates now
All
because
right.
I'm in the space of shoutcasting now. But back in the day when I was playing ball, it's just being in a locker room with my teammates, knowing that each and everyone in that locker room, we have each other's back because we are on the same mindset to go out there and win football games. And so that was
Um,
so when you do that, when you asked me to do this event, I was like, yep, because we have that rapport. We could bounce things off each other. We could have good conversation like we're doing now to get ready for this stream, basically. And so with that, that's when you have good production and you have a good time, and everybody that's in front of us, behind us, working and helping with this stream, they all know we put on a good product because we have that connection.
Well, I owe you as well, man. You've asked me to do a lot of events and work with you.
Yeah.
A couple of Super Bowls, back in Miami in 2020, and of course last year
Hmm.
we did something, and for Super Bowl was at 55, if I'm not mistaken. And I was out in Super Bowl 56 this past year,
Yeah.
so definitely
Yeah.
appreciate that. I'm probably looking forward to seeing you at the Super Bowl in Glendale, Arizona, coming up in February. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and hopefully we'll
Oh
have this
yeah.
PlayStation 5 championship or tournament here. The Cowboys fuel up to play 60. Madden 23 Open Tournament. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports Madden NFL. Amon Green, former Packers Hall of Famer, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer. We'll have that for you. The PlayStation 5 tournament featuring Joke and Josh Lopez and Drenny and Quintarius Cotton, a couple of kids from the Texas area. We'll have it for you on the other side after this quick timeout. We'll come back with more. Cowboys fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament after this quick timeout. All right, welcome back here to the Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys feel up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament here. Literally here, CBS Sports Madden NFL. Got the Packers Hall of Famer, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer, Amon Green. Nebraska and Middle Tennessee right here. That's where I went to school. If Nebraska and Middle Tennessee real quickly play right now, who would be favorite, AG? I got Middle Tennessee, man. What do you think?
Mm, it
I
might be
got
Middle
Middle
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
but I'm gonna still go for my Huskers. They're struggling right now, but I think they're gonna turn it around. Try to get bowl eligible in
Yeah.
this college football season. So we'll
Hey, we
see.
had the big win over Miami 3 weeks ago, beat a ranked Miami team, but we've lost three in a row, so we got to get back on track this week. All right, let's get back here, dive here into this Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys field up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. PlayStation. We talked about the prize pool. The winner gets the grand prize winner gets to live like a Dallas Cowboys player for a day. Get to sign with the Dallas Cowboys
Yeah.
and gets a year's worth of Waterburger. We got the Superstar KO. That's like the sort of draft arcade style,
Yep.
superstar X Factor abilities sort of mode in Madden. And we got Josh Lopez playing with Joke, a belt winner, a great Madden player, and Quinteris Cotton playing with Drenny, also a belt winner and a great Madden winner in the Madden Championship Series, 11-time
Hmm.
Madden winner. You excited to look forward to this as we get set up with these guys in Superstar KO?
Oh yeah, very excited to see, like I said, what these young players can learn from these older players and very experienced champion Madden Pro players. So that's what I'm very excited about for them in this tournament today.
All right, let's hop right in right now. Let's go ahead and dive into it here for the Cowboys. Fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament once again with the Dallas Cowboys. Got some games here. PlayStation 5, and of course we'll have the Xbox game as well. Joke and Drenny playing with some young Madden players here on a Thursday here live here on Twitch. Should be a great opportunity here as we get set to drink our dairy here. Can't forget about the good folks, man. Make sure you drink your dairy. Lots of protein. It's really good for you. I love milk, love cereal. Got to drink some of that.
Yep.
Chocolate milk so
And
good
the
and
good
smooth.
thing is if you're a lactose intolerant like myself, there is still dairy out there for you with lactase taken out, so you don't have the issues with your tummy and everything. So it's always a good got to have a good balanced diet. You know all the healthy food groups. Getting all five right there: milk, cheese, and yogurt, and then also the
Mhm.
recommended in 3 servings a day for you to be able to fuel up and play 60.
Fuel up to play 60. You just brought up something. That's going to be one of our trivia questions. What are the five, groups out there? We definitely need to get into that. The five food groups. I think I knew them. I think I know them. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. As we were saying earlier, let's go ahead and dive into the game here. Superstar KO. And once again, it'll be Drenny and Quinteris Cotton against Joke and Josh Lopez. What do you like about Superstar KO, AG? I know we did something similar to that. We did the yard at the Super Bowl a couple of years ago.
Yeah, what I like about Superstar, you could get what is titled as. You could get superstars around the league in about 3 or 4 draft picks you could pick up. You go offense, you go defense. Actually, you start off with picking a playbook or picking a head coach, and they have the man whose name is on the title of the game, John Madden, as a viable coach to pick up, and then coaches around the NFL like Sean McVay, like Matt LaFleur, for example. So you can kind of find out what the players like to do, run the ball or pass the ball. Right
Delivering
now, we
that
see
with some
right now, quick
speed,
pass over there.
but it
It's
still
incomplete there.
drops
Incomplete.
incomplete.
You find out right away the type of style
Gotta
you like to run
connect.
with
You just
offensive and
have to.
defensive from the
Every
players
play
and the playbook you
counts.
draft.
On the
All
bright
right, let's go ahead
side,
and set it up
it
here.
wasn't
Drenny is
intercepted.
playing with the team on the right. They have the ball. RBK. Joke and his player, Josh Lopez, playing with GNP. Pass going deep. And that's incomplete there. So it'll be 4th down and 2. So once again, this is like Madden,
Yep.
right? AG, it's 11 on 11. But,
Yep.
the difference is, it's, I guess it's mutt souped up, maybe? Is that right?
It's much souped up, but it has some of the mechanics as Madden has, as we saw on that pass throw, the new
Mhm.
field sense throw, where it's actually targeting. You can make your passes a little bit more accurate. Get that target on the ground in the right position, then you can able to throw your receiver open for a big play.
Not very good passes there by Dak Prescott. Completed his first pass, then three straight incompletions there. So it'll be GNP taking over. And of course, that is a jokes team. 0-0 game here with the superstar KO. talked about those superstar X factor
Yep.
abilities. I haven't seen any good abilities so far, AG. Here's one, maybe. Nice
No,
little
so
move,
you
nice
right now.
cut there. Picks up about
Here's a big
15
one
yards.
right here with GMP right there. So what happens also? You're playing with somebody you haven't played before. So for all the players, for Joke, for Drini, for Quinteras, for Josh, they never played with each other before. So now you kind of go through the process
Ooh,
of
watch out.
learning how you play with your new teammate. Good sack right there by
What?
RBK's team. That's
What?
Drini's team. So what you mean? What?
Because that was JJ
So yeah,
Watts.
you
That's
just
his
going through that
back.
process of learning. You learning to what? Gotcha. You learning to play with other players. So that's going to be a
Oh, be
process
careful
of
there.
a learning time there.
Oh, and
That's
that's
a good
picked, and
pick
he
right
pitches it
there.
back,
And
goes
then
out of bounds. So a turnover there for Joke playing with GNP. So the ball goes over to Drenning, who's playing with Quinteras Cotton there. Need to look at some of the rosters and see what some of these guys have here and get a chance to look at the rosters here. But once again, this is the finals here. Superstar KO, Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, Madden NFL. Amon Green, former Packers Hall of Famer, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of
mhm,
Famer, head esports coach at Lakeland College here. Live here on Twitch for the Cowboys. Fuel up the Play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. This is the PlayStation portion of this bracket here. Superstar KO. As we pick it up here, AG, and you look at Drenny at the ball, and it's back over to, or Joke had the ball. Drenny had the ball first, then Joke had it. Now Drenny back with the ball here. What are you looking for, AG?
yeah, I'm just looking for obviously play selection. You got a double tight end set, so you could run or pass out of this. And you got to remember with a superstar KO, you only have 5 plays to maybe get the ball in the end zone. So you got to be smart in terms of protecting the ball, but also getting plays that's going to give you big chunks of field at a time, so you get down the field because you go back and forth. So right now you're on defense, but then you switch it back to offense to try to get this ball in the end zone.
Very quick pace here. That's what I do love about some of these different modes here. You look at the yard and superstar KO. So it's a different style here, but I really
Hmm.
I can appreciate superstar KO because it's more 11 on 11, but it's very quick. And like you said, you get those superstar abilities out there, and you can still play it like it would be if it was Mutt or Regs here. So once again, the ball here with knocked away there. Drenny
Right.
with the shot, his second possession here. Now he's got 2 plays left.
Yeah, so right now the question I ask is like who's controlling who? Because you have the option to control the quarterback, control
Mhm.
one of the running backs or the receivers or tight end, and all just be a play caller, be a coach. And so there's a completion right there for a touchdown with Saquon Barkley by who's that? By Drenny, I believe. Was that Drenny's spot?
Yes. That would be
That was
Drenny.
Drenny.
That was
Yes.
Drenny's
So
team.
now
Yep.
yeah, so using the field sense, as you saw on that completion, that's targeting the ground, making the pass a little bit more accurate. So that was a
Mhm.
good job by him. And because using that new field sense, sometimes it takes time. It's something that hasn't been in Madden for a while. I want to go back to like 2008 when they had the passer vision, which not a lot of people liked in Madden, but if you did get good at it and master it, it was a tool to use. So now they don't have it, but they're using the field sense. But good job by I say by Drini to get the ball in the end zone and trying to get points on the board to help his team win.
Well, that was game one there. So Drenny gets the win there. Looks like he got the win. RBK over Joke and GNP. So Drenny and Quinteras Cotton, they get the win over Joke and Josh Lopez there. So still with the PlayStation 5, we got our Xbox coming up as well. So I mean, I explain it a little further here, AG. When you look at it here with the
Mhm.
we just saw Drenny and Joke. That was one game. Is it a best of series, best of three, or how does this work from a rule standpoint?
So from a rule standpoint, since it's actually we're in a tournament, it's gonna be basically single elimination. So you had
Mhm.
Drini's team win here, and then we got the next opponent coming up. But when you play online individually, you go through like 5 or 6 teams before you get the victory. You get a whole lot of experience points too. And what you saw there in that last touchdown run, the field actually gets shortened. So
It
instead of
does.
having to go a whole
Shrinks.
100 yards, you only have to go 50. And so then that brings incentive to basically play better defense, tighter coverage to make sure you get a turnover. Because then the end zone is now the 50-yard line and not the goal, not the original goal line. So you got to be aware of that as a defender. And that's why I would say when you're drafting players in Superstar KO, make sure you go with defensive linemen or middle or linebackers that have the great sacks, percentage of getting in that backfield, creating problems for the quarterback to try to complete the ball because you're putting him on the ground and you're putting pressure on him as well.
Before we get to the next game, guys, is it okay to go ahead with the nutrition question for the audience? I want to go ahead and get a trivia question in here. if we can. I wanted to get this in. What are the 5 food groups here, guys? As we continue to wait here, I want to get this out here to the audience there. What are the 5 food groups? And we'll have that for you
Mm.
coming up here uh, after we take a break. So let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with more here of the Cowboys Fuel Up to Play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. Larry Ridley here, hanging out with you on a Thursday with Amon Green. We'll come back with more action here, right here. Cowboys Fuel Up to Play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament after this quick timeout. We're back here for the Cowboys. Fuel Up to Play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports. Amon Green, former Packers Hall of Famer, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer, current coach at esports there at Lakeland College. Joe, are you ready for game number 2, man? We still got Drenny versus Joke here. All you Madden folks out there, 2 heavyweights going at it in a very different mode here. Superstar Kale, you ready to go, AG?
Oh, we're always ready to go. And it's Lakeland University, by the way. Lakeland University.
Lakeland. I want to say
There
Lakeland
is a
College.
Lakeland College out there.
There is.
That's
down
not
in
us.
Florida, right? See, I used to live in Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
That's my fault on that. Yeah, my fault. Lakeland
All
University,
right.
the fine folks there. What is that? Sheboygan?
Yes, it is. Shaboing
I was,
boing.
dude,
Shaboing
I was
boing.
joking. I was gonna say Oshkosh. And I was,
No, you're right. You were dead on. It ain't no joke. That's where we are.
oh man, I love the Wisconsin
Uh,
names and the cities there, man. It's so beautiful.
all right.
All right,
Looks like
AG, we
we're
got
in
Joke
regular
versus
Madden
Drain
now.
here. Yeah, I know, right? Dallas Cowboys jerseys, man. Got the
Okay.
dark jerseys that they hardly wear unless they're playing, like at Washington or Philly or something like that. They try to make them wear those. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys there. How
Hmm.
about them Cowboys?
Oh yeah, them boys. They looking pretty good this season. Nice completion now to Ezekiel in the flat to get upfield.
All right. Drenny has the ball here. Superstar KO mode here. You got Dak there. Drenny in the dark blue Cowboys. Joke in the white jerseys with the Cowboys. Pass complete there. Got a receiver. Takes off. Runs out of bounds somewhere around the 40 there. So once again, Drenny leading this. AG
So yeah,
best of 9 here, AG. So the first to 5 in this best of 9 matchup
right.
here. Drenny up 1-0 in the series.
So yeah, we got as a the prize is an Xbox. I say a Whataburger custom Xbox paint job on it, which oh man, that's something I want. But in different game mode here. We're actually in regs here, I believe it looks like, in this team reg. So you have 2v2 here in the action. You probably have Drini at quarterback and Quinteris playing wide receiver or running back. He could pick any position beyond the quarterback to be on the field right now.
Drenny looking good so far, man. Down inside the 15, inside the red zone here. Ferguson, Prescott completing all of his passes so far. 100% for can he get in? Breaks a tackle down to around the half-yard line there. Good series so far by Drenny.
Going quick snap on him, get back to the line of scrimmage, get set up, and he is going to try to pass it in. Or there, try to run it in with Dak. I thought it was going to be a pass situation, but try to catch him off guard with the run, but the defense was ready.
He's thrown for over 70 yards on this drive. Rushed the ball for the first time, lost the yard. Prescott in the gun. Got a receiver out in the flat, and that's an easy touchdown. Well, Tennessee walks into the end zone. What can Brown do for you? You can get you 6 on the board, AG.
For sure. It was able to come squeak open a little bit late in Dak Prescott's progression, but they hit him in the flat, get the first score of the game. So good job there by Drini and Quinterrence to get the ball in the field, down the field for a touchdown.
6-play drive there for Drendy, the 11-time Madden champ, won his first one. Once again, Microsoft Store compete for everyone. He was just a young 17-year-old whippersnapper. Knee high to a grasshopper, AG. We remember those days.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely remember those days. He's probably like 22 now, 21 maybe, somewhere around
22,
there.
maybe
So
no,
he's paying
at
it
least
forward.
22, maybe 23, maybe 23. He was 20. He was
Yeah,
17
maybe
at the
23.
time.
So
He's definitely 22. I'm thinking he's 23 actually.
So yeah, between him and Joke, man, they could definitely pay it forward with help. Playing with these kids is just a great experience, but then also, maybe teaching them little tips about the game of Madden that they could then pass down to the young bucks.
Joke going deep there. A good defense there by Drenny. Once again, Drenny playing in the dark blue. He is up 7-0, 1-0 in this 9-game series here. Joke with the ball with the white Dallas Cowboys unis. Has the ball now. Nice touch there in the seam. It was tight ends. Schultz there.
Got good read by the quarterback there. I'm assuming probably Joke is playing quarterback, so good job of reading the progression, getting the open receiver, and hitting them on target.
Joke got a receiver wide open down the sideline. Galloping into the end zone. We are within a point. Joke gets on the board, 7-6 right now. Drenny with the lead, pinning the PAT.
Yep.
It's a nice comeback there for Joke, AG.
So good job for Joke, man. Finding that, knowing the cover two, you have that thing we call the turkey shoot between the flat defender and the deep half defender. He found that turkey shoot, was able to drill that ball in to Gallup to get the first goal for his team here in this tournament today.
How about Joke coming back, barking back? The dogs, the big dog barking. The belt winner.
Oh yeah, they're our security system. We got people jogging in the neighborhood. They think they're going to come into the house with something, so the dog's going to let us know that people are outside walking around the house.
To all the good folks there in Wisconsin, what they like to say, Scotty or whiskey. Be careful going around the AG household.
Scotty. Nice RPO there by Drini. You got the RPO. I say weapons. You got Ezekiel giving him the ball or throwing it to Gallup, or Dallas receiver right there. So it's a good combination to keep the defense very honest in terms of that play.
Once again, Cowboys fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 open tournament here. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports Madden NFL guy. AG, I'm on green here, former Packers Hall of Famer, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer, Lakeland University esports coach here. We're here for this Cowboys fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 open tournament. Got Drenny and Joke playing Superstar KO with a couple of young students here, Josh Lopez and Quinteras Cotton. 2v2 here. Drenny with the lead, 1-0 in this best of 9 series. Ball game tied at 7. Drenny with the second possession here, looking to take the lead, AG.
Yeah, he's looking from going through the whole progression, touchdown to check down. So right now, I've been noticing Drenny's paying attention to his check down receiver, which is Ezekiel, which is not a bad choice of player, but it's something that with a good quarterback, you know where your targets are. You got to make sure you don't put the ball into, I say, opponent's hand by throwing an interception. So good job there by Jenny, but they could not convert there.
Yeah, this is a little different here. 4th and 5, you see them punting. We don't see that a lot in Madden, competitive Madden. Regular, MCS.
No, you don't.
Our Compete Forever Madden League. You don't see that at all. So, why punt here, AG? Why are we seeing this?
So we're seeing this because obviously it's not the traditional sin of Madden. You got Drini versus Joke. You have Drini and Quinteras versus Joke and Josh. So obviously you got 2v2, and so it is different platform, different situation of gameplay that where you can probably try to manage the game yourself. So now you're managing with a teammate, and so the game is going to be a little different and a different gameplay in terms of the players and all their, I say, attributes that are there to try to help you win. So that's where you see the differences are in that aspect.
Okay. I don't know. I think it's still closely aligned to reg, so I'd be more apt to go for it. That's the whole point of being competitive in competitive Madden. That's what I like about the guys. They actually go for it because they value the football. There's only so many possessions you're going to get. You want to maximize those possessions. So we'll see if that comes back to haunt Drenny. Joke with his second possession, down 1-0 in this best of 9 series, looking to win this game here, game 2, and top the series here. As we're playing pool, they call it a race to 5 here, or best of 9, AG.
Yeah, exactly. So to your point about that, it's like in a real tournament, I say more stakes, a higher stakes tournament would probably be 4 down territory, but here stakes are not quite high. There is still a prize there, but that's probably the mindset of
Stakes
both
aren't high.
players
Be
here.
a cowboy for a day.
Yeah,
Years worth of water
you
burn.
could be a cowboy for a day. So yeah, I'm not saying the stakes aren't there, but just a little different, for terms for the Madden pros of what they usually are playing for, which is a prize pool.
I got you.
You got to put that you got to put that pressure on people in higher stakes tournaments here. So now the players, like I said, they're playing with younger players here. They're still trying to learn the game. So maybe giving them the understanding of how they get there to put that pressure on them, but also putting the ball on what that can do in an actual game, because then putting that pressure on them in field position and teaching them that as well.
Sure. Once again, Joke with his second possession here, down 1-0 on this best of 9 series here. Second game here between Drenny and Joke. Also 2v2 here for Madden Superstar KO. Of course, we're talking about the Superstar X Factor abilities. You can draft your teammates and players like it's arcade style here. Joke with his second possession, heading towards the red zone here. Oh, and Dak ran right into, would have been a teammate, D-Law. You're talking about those Dallas Cowboys here.
Yeah. So you got right now, I believe I've never seen, this is a different KO because I've never been in actual NFL stadium. They usually have the KO stadium, so that's kind of threw me off. It was like, if this regs or not? But there's a big sack there by I say defensive rookie of the year, Micah Parsons on there. But yeah, the whole game mode and the stadium kind of threw me off. But you're right, because I saw Superstar KO on the video screen behind the field goal right back there.
58. Oh, it hit the upright.
Stadium.
AG,
just got donged right there.
Yeah. Boink.
Hey, it was just actually could have made it. Just was a little bit to the right where it hit the field goal. If he could have lined it up more perfectly, he would have got that ball. Probably snuck it in there with 3 points.
Good stop there by Drenny. 7-7 ball game. His third possession here. Once again, he's up 1-0 in this best of 9 series here for the Cowboys. Fill up to play 60. Madden 23 open turn. Oh, that's picked off.
There it is.
Diggs, as he did it in the seam, trying to take it back inside the 15, breaks the tackle down to around the 12. Joke on the old teeter-totter. gets back the momentum, AG.
Exactly. I mean, you had a situation, Drini trying to spread them out. I mean, empty backfield, quarterback is all it's all on deck to get the ball completed, but with a misread there, the ball is a little bit behind the receiver, and that's what led to the interception there.
Once again, bogs down here in the red zone here for Joke. Once again, Joke playing with the white Cowboys in the white jerseys. Drenny in the dark Dallas Cowboy jerseys, the navy blue jerseys here for this Cowboys. Fill up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. Second and 13 here inside the red zone. It's been some struggles there. Struggleville for Joke in the red zone. We'll see if he can move forward here. Oh, he's got a receiver on the nice little corner route out there. That's our guy
Did
CD,
he get his feet
inside
into
the
the end
one.
zone?
I think
Oh, yeah, he did get
he
it.
did
He did
score.
get the
Yeah, he did break
touchdown
the
there.
plane.
He did score. You couldn't tell because it did show a flash the touchdown animation of the graphic, but you wasn't sure. But they did whatever. Good route, good throw, even better throw to put and make sure he didn't get into the defender's hand by throwing behind him on the last interception thrown by Drini. So good job there by Joe.
Well, his feet were definitely in the end zone. It's kind of like when you played in the NFL, AG, and we see this all the time. His feet were
Yeah,
in the end zone. That the ball crossed the plane. It looks like it did. You know how sometimes your feet or your body's in the end zone, but where's the ball at when it crosses the plane? It looks like it did there
exactly.
for CD Lamb. So Joke with the lead 14-7 with about 41 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 4 minute time, 4 minute quarters as well here in this iteration of Superstar KO, AG.
Yeah, so like I said, must it's a new. I said new little detail that Madden has brought to the Superstar KO. So actually having to play out a regular game because in regular games, in regs as we call it, you could set it to 4 minute, 5 minute, 6 minute quarters, and so now you have that in Superstar KO. And I think you could really get into a better rhythm and have a playbook already selected for your offensive game and trying to find the plays that you
Ooh.
really like to throw.
Had him right there, right down the seam. The four Burts. Great read, great look there by Drenny, the 11-time Madden champ. This is just a great event here by the folks, the Dallas Cowboys, and some of our
Mhm.
other sponsors, Whataburger, as well. Uh, just awesome what they're doing here in Hubert as well with the breakfast cart, having this tournament where a winner, a grand prize winner, can be a Cowboy for a day. And also shout out to that school,
Yeah.
Douglas, Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School, who was the one of the winners as well. I want to give those guys a shout out there. Once again, Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School there in Texas as well, AJ.
Yeah, and don't forget about the Whataburger for a year, man. That
Yeah, I
is
said that. Yeah, Whataburger, absolutely.
scrumdiddlyumptious right there. That is scrumdiddlyumptious. To a middle schooler taste buds right there. I mean, we were mentioning earlier talking about taste buds, but I'm a smoothie guy, and one of the smoothies I go to is I do a mango smoothie with a little bit of lemon or lime
Hmm.
and some honey added in there for some sweetness. But with the smoothies are an easy way to get your nutrition. Milk is the number one source for calcium and vitamin D
Hmm.
and potassium and other nutrients that are essential for a healthy immune system. And so when you do that, that'll always get you ready to play. And like I said in the beginning, it's always get you fueled up to play for your day there.
Yeah, absolutely. Drenny gets on the board there right before a halftime with a 48-yard field goal. Joke will get the ball to start the second half, up by four. Drenny down by four, 14-10. Once again, Joke playing with the white Cowboys. Drenny and his partner, Drenny and Quinteros, Joke and Lopez, Josh Lopez. Once again, Joke and Josh Lopez in the white, Drenny
Hmm.
and Quinteros in the dark blue. Cowboys. Best of 9 series here. So we got a little more action going. At least
We
three
do.
more games, bare minimum, AG.
Bare minimum. But then right there, I think it was that joke with the ball there, got a little fast with getting in front of his lineman on the pull around. You want to not hit the turbo button to get because you want those big guys to lead you to the end zone, especially when you have Ezekiel Elliott as your running back.
Look at Zeke. I don't know if you remember that, man. I was at like Madden 20. Had that stiff arm action, man. It was like a force field. Like he
Ooh,
had
yeah.
the force with Star Wars. You could
Yeah, it
barely
was a
tackle him.
for sure. Ezekiel in his first couple of years was a problem for most defenses in the NFL. He's kind of slowed up a little bit, but he's having a pretty good season this year. So hopefully he could get that turn around because I like his running style. It's similar to mine. You drop that foot down, press it upfield, get north right away, and he has the offensive lineman to block an open holes for him throughout the day,
And
throughout
what
the game.
and what's the goal as an NFL running back, AG? What do you do when you get into the end zone?
Oh, you trying to bust your head on the goalpost to score that
Yeah, I
touchdown?
go right.
That's
Get
the
your head on the
goal.
goalpost.
Yep,
It's
hit
funny.
your head on the goalpost, as my coach used to
I
tell me.
see, I see commentators say that all the time now. And every time I hear it, I'm like, man, I heard AG say that first.
Oh yeah, yep. It was something my coaches used to tell us because it was just motivation. Get the ball in the end zone. Do what you need to do. Follow your blocks. Read your keys. Things of that nature to understand what you need to do to get the ball in the end zone.
Got a question for the audience. The dietary guidelines for Americans recommends 3 servings of dairy a day. So, guys, want to make sure you're out there, you're getting all the dairy and all the nutrients that you need there. Like I said, I love cereal, man. So I'm always constantly drinking milk, even at 46. And I'm still getting my dairy on, AG.
And yeah, you gotta have it. It's a good source of protein. It helps the body, with a little bit of energy, and it's from a good aspect too, because making sure that you're healthy and you have that, like I say, you have that fueling tank to keep you moving throughout the morning or throughout the afternoon. Helps out a lot.
For our folks in the chat, you can check out healthy ways to fuel your body with dairy by typing in the chat exclamation point fuel up. Once again, all the folks in the chat, let us know that you're healthy and getting all the nutrition that you need. Check out the healthy ways to fuel your body with dairy by typing in the chat right now. Go to the chat right now and type in exclamation point fuel up here for the Cowboys fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 Open tournament. So now we've got another score, and Joke adds a field goal. I'll be kicking back off to Drenny. Third quarter, 48 seconds left. Joke up by 7, 17-10. Drenny up in the series, AG 1-0. I'll literally hear CBS Sports Madden NFL. AG, Amon Green, Packers Hall of Famer, and Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer here on a call here on a Thursday. Got the club going up on a Thursday, AG.
Yep, for sure. So Drini, right now is they're down by 7, but you got a lot of football left. 48 seconds left here in the third quarter, and you got another 4 minutes left for the fourth quarter. So you can still take your time. There's no rush, but you want to make sure you get the ball down the field, no turnovers, and then eventually get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Absolutely. 23 seconds left here, about under 20 seconds now here. Third quarter, Drenny with the ball. I believe his fourth possession here. Once again, Drenny playing with the Dark Cowboys, hands it off to Zeke. Zeke, what do you think about the
Good
new
pick up there.
helmets there? Yeah, I know you've seen Zeke's helmet. I've seen a lot of other players too with those new helmets there. They look a little weird, but I guess they're
Yeah.
really safe, man, for a concussion standpoint.
Definitely weird looking. I say Ezekiel wears it, and Edwards-Helaire for the Kansas City Chiefs
Clyde
also wears it.
Edwards-Helaire,
And
yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm just, yeah, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I'm just like looking at the helmet for the first time. I'm like, what do they have on their head? But when I sat there and took time to really look at it, it's like, okay, maybe it's one of a new helmet that's helped to prevent and bring down the percentage of concussions for current players, which I'm all for, because obviously I played the game. I understand the risk involved. So to help players out just a little bit more by creating and being innovative with bringing in new helmets and probably lighter, but then able to still protect the head shots for players playing in the game today. So like I said, I'm all on board for that.
I want to give a shout out once again to the one school, the winner who had the most participation here during this tournament, Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School in the Dallas area. And once again, I want to shout out the sponsor of the free breakfast cart that school is going to get, Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School in Dallas. We get that free breakfast cart thanks to the good folks at Hubert there. Will be sent to their school. Ooh, look at Zeke. Get off me. Trucking.
Hey, trucking down the field looking like the Ezekiel of old, which wasn't that far long ago, and hopefully we could get him back, because Dak is back in the game. He was out with the broken thumb, and he's able to get back on the field now. So now Dallas is kind of getting close to hitting on full cylinders for in real life of playing ball for down there in Texas.
Got another trivia question we asked before the start of this game, after the first game, about the 5 food groups. What are the 5 food groups? And the answer, drum roll, please. You got a drum roll for me, AJ?
There you go.
Was that a drum roll? Was that a machine gun, man?
It might have sounded like a machine gun. I got a little. I got that deep voice, you know.
All right, what are the 5 food groups? The answer is dairy, protein, vegetables, fruits, and grains. Once again, the 5 food groups: dairy, protein, vegetables, fruits, and grains. I would have been stuck on the grains there, AG.
That's. I think that's new from when we were back in school, way back when, and
That was a
as kids would say,
long
in
time ago.
prehistoric time, in prehistoric times, as they call it. Because I've been called a dinosaur once or twice by a
Absolutely.
millennial.
Good defense there by Joke in the end zone. Drenny down 7 here. Less than a minute and a half to play.
Like I
And
said,
we're so old,
it took
AG.
its
I
time.
had a pager. I had a pager back in the day. That's how old we are.
We all did. We definitely did. But I like what Drini has done here. There's the score. Took his time. A
Gallop.
lot of clock on, a lot of time off the clock, but still has 122 for a joke to get the ball in the end zone or at least get in field goal range.
Oh yeah, took some time off the clock, but also left a lot of time on the clock. He's going to definitely have to bow his neck and play some defense. PAT here, up, and it is stuck. And we're tied at 17 here. Game number 2. Best of 9 series here. That means we have at least 5 games to play. At least 3 more games after this one. Joe can get a win. That means we're going to have at least 6 games.
Well, so this will be an opportunity for Drini and his young buck there, Quinteras, to teach him how to play some defense here and shut the team down. Coming here to win the victory, get the ball back, and then get the victory. Excuse me.
Here it is. The drive for the win here. Can Joke pull it out? 2v2. Superstar KO. Drafted some players. Arcade style. Superstar X Factor abilities. What sort of abilities does he have? And he's got his guy Ferg. The tight ends across the middle, across midfield to about the 45. Now you got to be thinking if you're if you're Joke, you don't want to score too soon, right?
Yeah, you don't want to score too soon, but also, like I mentioned, for Drini with Joke and Josh, then gives Josh an opportunity to learn how to get the ball down the field very fast and how to get a victory, either scoring a touchdown or kicking a field goal.
Zeke for a short gain of 1. Once again, this mode, Superstar KO. NFL Team Edition, as Amon was talking about earlier. They're going to run 2 of these games here. So this is game 1 of 2. And then we'll get back to the normal Superstar KO, those quick games, if you will. Similar to what you would see in the yard. Like these games are just a few minutes. Oh, long, and look at Zeke. Stiff arm, still stumbling and rumbling. Breaks another tackle. Get off me. Pushes that guy down.
Goodness.
Runs into another guy and drags him into the end zone.
Wow.
How about Joke? Not a joke today. That was a joke, all the tackling that they were trying to do for Drenny. That's the joke.
No, he wasn't. That was an amazing run there by Joke and Ezekiel Elliott going right up
Did you
the
see him
middle.
seek out
And I say, for a
contact,
running back, that's
AG?
the way. Exactly. That's how you win a game. You go from 50 yards out, literally run everybody over in the defense, and still get the ball in the end zone to closely wrap this up. Right now, he still got 32 seconds, was a lot of time. He got Drini has 2 timeouts coming off the bench to get the ball back now. So we're gonna see if Drini and Quinteras can put the ball. I say they got to score a touchdown now and maybe go for 2 if they want the victory, but at least tie it up to go to overtime. So we'll see what happens here.
Heck of a run there by Joke playing with, of course, Zeke Elliott, just seeking out contact. It was personal. Like he was literally looking for somebody. Could have scored about 30 seconds earlier, but it was like, nope, I want to punish somebody. Somebody's going to get this smoke right here.
Yeah, I just want to hit all 11 guys as I get to the end zone and put a cap on this win. But right now, we still got time for Drini and Quinteras to get the ball down the field and maybe a touchdown.
Good throw right over the middle there. You got to go.
Great. This is what you want. You wanted that. Yeah, you wanted a big chunk play right there. Now you passed the 50, so you still got a lot of football to go, but you're now in better range to try to go deep here on this play. With 1 timeout to get the ball closer.
And there's the middle of the field. I don't know about that one. Oh, and it's picked. I was about to say, not a very good throw. If he had timeouts, he still worked the middle of the field there. He was in that cover 2 shell there, but and it parted like the Red Sea too, if you saw it.
It did. It did part, but
look at that. Look at all the space in the middle of the field there. Yeah.
Right. Trying to place it to the outside edge. Yeah, I should have went. He should have went to the middle field. Double covers there. Actually, had an underneath defender and over top. And you got Diggs, which was the leading interceptor for the 21 season. Gets the interception to solidify this win right now for Joe and Josh.
Yep. So the two J's, Joke and Josh, White Cowboys with the lead, and this should just about do it. Don't have to snap it. And that will do it. So we are tied at one here. Best of nine here for the Cowboys. Fuel up to play 60. Madden 23 Open Tournament. PlayStation 5 games here, literally here with CBS Sports Madden NFL. And Amon Green, the former Packers Hall of Famer. Quick thoughts there on Joke, man. It was a really good win. And now it's going to be at least 6 games here as we continue on with this best of nine here, AG.
Yeah, solid win there. It was a different game. Obviously, same game mode, but different game set. And I like the way both teams adjusted to that because Superstar KO, you have 5 plays and you go back and forth switching out the plays of who's running offense, who's running defense. Now we're back to the just traditional sense of basically we got the ball until we score, we convert, first downs, and then if we don't, we punt it, and vice versa. And so you had that. So you got to saw more of what Dreamy and Joke actually plays when they're in a Madden competition, and then see how they brought along the young bucks, Josh and Quinteris, to basically show them by playing the game they played to get the victory, and they can hopefully learn off of that.
Yep, and the guy's still competitive here. One guy's in, sort of semi-retired. I guess he is retired. Joke and Drenny still at the competitive scene. One of the top 10 players in the world out there. Both belt winners in the MCS. Before we take a break, let's go ahead and go with trivia question number 2 here. Here for the Cowboys, fill up the play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. It is. Can you name the 3 types of cheese that you can get on your Whataburger? Can you name the 3
Mm.
types of cheese that you can get on your Whataburger? We'll come back and we'll get you that answer as we get set for game number 3. Larry Ridley here, Amon Green here on a Thursday night right here on Twitch. We'll come back with more of the Cowboys. Fill up the play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. Game number 3 here between Joke and Drenny and a couple of their middle school teammates, Josh Lopez and Quinteris Cotton. We'll have it for you after this quick timeout. Welcome back here for the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Fill up the play 60 that.
Yeah, them boys.
We them boys. Hold on. Let us here. We just went back into game number 3 here. We continue on here. PlayStation 5 for the Cowboys. Fill up the play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament featuring Joke and Drenny. Two Madden champions, belt winners in the MCS, the Madden Championship Series here. And they've got some teammates here playing Superstar KO, that mode here in Madden with Josh
Mhm.
Lopez and Quinteris Cotton. So let's go ahead and get into game number 3. It's actually the second game of the NFL Team Edition here. Uh, Drenny has the ball playing with those Cowboys, and Joke playing with the Eagles.
And them Eagles, as they say sometimes in
Eagles.
Philly. Them Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles. But the Eagles in real time in IRL are doing really good. They're undefeated at the moment. Jalen Hurts is leading that team, so let's see if Joe can lead that team like Hurts and get a victory here for his potential second win. We'll see what's up.
Only undefeated team left in the National Football League here, AG. And if you're the Miami Dolphins, you got to be thinking one more goes down, we celebrate, man. Pop that champagne, right? 72 Dolphins.
Yep, they do it every year. It's so interesting to see those older players hanging on to that. But that was something that was well on for them at that time, and for a lot of teams, there's been some great teams from the New England Patriots to let's say the Packers Super Bowl team to other teams that had the chance to go undefeated and just missed out. It's just interesting. While it takes so long to get a record like that, so it just shows you how hard it is to try to go undefeated in the NFL.
Yeah, you had the Patriots there in '07. I covered that team. And of course, you had the Colts too. I think they were like 13-0, 14-0. And I think they lost their last game. Then they mailed it in on the very last game with Peyton Manning. That was the year they lost the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, to the New Orleans
To
Saints.
New
They, I believe it was
Orleans.
the '09 season. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
you know what?
yep.
I
And
can't stand those old dudes with the Dolphins. Like, just let it go, bro. It's a record. They're popping champagne. And then to
yeah,
be out there in Glendale to hear those guys every day talking about just wishing the Patriots would lose, it was really, really annoying. It really was. Don't call me when
oh
you're
man.
on my
Well,
in my
so
block. Call me when you're on my street. It's like, get out of
right,
here, Mercury Morris.
right. There's something well earned there. So good job by Drini running the ball there with Ezekiel, setting up his blocks, getting to the outside, trying to make a bigger run out of it, but picked up I guess 9 yards. So good job there. I'm liking his vision as a running back, controlling Ezekiel there.
Very similar to last game. Drenny actually got out to a good start, had the lead, but it was Joke. Finally was able to get some of those stops and get the ball into the end zone and get that lead. So we're tied at 1 here. Game number 3.
Yep.
Best of 9 here. Once again, first to 5. Best of 9 series here. Tied at 1 between Joke and Drenny. Drenny playing with the Cowboys, has the ball first possession here. And Joke playing with the Eagles. Once again, Joke's partner, Josh Lopez, an 8th grader. Drenny's partner, Quinteris Cotton, a 7th grader.
Right now, doing some big hookups there. Another big completion and big chunk of yardage gain there by Drenny and Quinteris. Getting the ball vertical right away to the tight end. So good job there to get the ball first and goal here.
First and goal. That's an easy rush
There it
up the
is.
gut, untouched. Ezekiel Elliott into the end zone, and Drenny back out on top. 6-0. He and Quinteris Cotton, PAT, up, stuck. 7-0 lead, just like last game,
Mm-hmm.
AG.
Yeah, so just like last game, he gets head in front. But right now, what I paid attention to when playing Madden. If you get the first score, that's kind of the bonus, because I say no. If you didn't. If you receive the ball, you kind of, I say don't have the momentum, because then second half you don't get that daily double. So you got to score and score often, and we might get a score right here by Joke on the kickoff return. And that's one thing I've noticed about Madden.
Wow.
Kickoff returns a little bit easier this year for some reason. I can't really put my finger on it, but the blocks are there. Big return there by Joke.
Watkins. Randy Watkins. Such your chocolate.
So speaking of chocolate, and no, going for 2 before I even go into what I was about to say. Let me just hold up. Let's watch this play right here.
Because the analytics say go for 2, but it's picked off there. Good job there by Drenny.
Mm.
Perfect timing on that pick there. Still with the lead, 7-6. But back what you were saying with the chocolate hook and Randy Watkins.
Yeah. I say with the chocolate and dairy. So 95% of all dairy farms and families are family owned and operated. They care about the land, their cows, and putting nutrition food on food for their neighbors' tables, and all while contributing only 2% to the total of U.S. greenhouse gases, because that can affect the world that we're living in right now. So hopefully keeps that effect down to a minimum.
Absolutely. We talked about that the other day on our call with the a lot of the farmers out there that are just working the land and providing all the dairy and and all the the nutrition and the foods that we need in society. So shout out to all the farmers out there, man. Let's try to do a great job of taking care of them whenever we can to provide everything that
Exactly,
we need from a food
and
perspective.
yeah, because most milk is local, and milk takes 48 hours to ship from the farm to the table. So that is very important. So you get the freshest dairy possible, and I say at its high point of health, being healthy for your body.
Absolutely. Good stuff there. Once again, 95% of dairy farms are family owned and operated. That's a really big number there. So, once again, you think about small businesses in the U.S. Once again, it's another example of small businesses, Main Street, if you will, taking the lead here and taking the charge.
Yeah, and seeing. Speaking of taking the lead, so right now, Joke, or I say Drini, is driving the ball down. Got a turnover there, I think.
He did stretch to. Well, he didn't get the
And now it's
turnover.
trying to make something, make
Joke
something
went to
after.
Yeah, Joke went for two, did not get it. So second possession here for Drenny. Second and one there. I thought he was a couple of feet short there. He could have had it if he just put his
Hmm.
foot in the ground and ran up in there, but went ahead and with the stretch play. But he had two downs to get another 6 inches, so no big deal there. And he does pick up the first down there for Drenny.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting if that going for two by Joke is gonna hurt them in the end. Early in the game, you say just kick the PAT, get the extra point, tie it up. So I say it's more of a decision at the back end of a game where if it's a tight game, then you go for two to make the difference. But we'll see what
Absolutely,
happens.
and he's going to be chasing points here going forward. So we'll see how that plays
Yeah.
out. If I'm Joke, I'm probably kicking extra points until the very end, especially since you did not get that one. You don't want to keep chasing those points throughout the game. That's when it becomes a little hairy there. Second down and 10. Oh, runs into his
Mm.
guy, fakes the reverse. Prescott, plenty of time. Nobody open though. Good defense there
Yeah, I
by
think
Joke
with
in the
running
beginning.
into his yeah, good defense there, but yeah, definitely on that mesh between the quarterback and the wide receiver that was coming in motion, slowing Dak up, so that animation or what have you. Sometimes the players actually stick to each other, which is crazy to
Yeah.
see. Slowed up the play and where Dak couldn't find an open receiver.
You didn't realize they got Velcro on them. You didn't know
I didn't know that, man. I didn't know
that?
players had Velcro in Madden.
Yeah. There's a good throw. Dak showing the arm
That's
strength
a
out there to
nice,
CD Lamb. I still remember
yeah,
CD
nice
Lamb. I think
dot
about.
right there.
I was gonna say. I think about CD Lamb on draft, and I remember, the little situation he had with the young lady. That was that was funny. She tried to grab that phone.
Hmm.
He's like, "Oh heck no, don't touch my phone."
Oh yeah, it was his girlfriend. Yeah, his
Yeah,
girlfriend with his
exactly.
phone.
Yeah,
Was trying to
exactly.
use his phone, and the Cowboys were calling him. But I
Right,
wanted to
right.
bring up on that pass there for Drenny. Using the field sense right there. He instead of just leading them to an out route, he had to actually let them up the field just a tad bit to put the ball in a safer path to the receiver, so it wasn't an interception.
Good throw there on the far hash mark. So really good throw there by Dak. Drenny with the lead, up 7-6. Less than 2 minutes to play. Rolls to his right. And have to eat that one, throw it away. Picks up maybe a yard, avoids the sack. I'd give him a yard, maybe a half a yard on that. Give him none yards.
Yeah,
I call it second and nine,
none
third and nine
yards,
and a
no
half, but it
sack
would have been
though.
10 yards.
Yeah,
No sack.
yeah, he was able to get out of trouble. Yeah, able to get out of trouble. No sack, no turnover. He did have the circle receiver open. I believe it was one of the tight ends right there. Just stopped short, and but with
Or,
the
yeah.
pressure right there, it was a smarter um, decision to keep the ball and just get what you can on your
How
feet.
about Eagles coach Nick Sirianni? We just saw him a minute ago, man. He's been doing a good job of trolling the Cowboys. When they beat him, he wears the t-shirts and stuff, and you can tell he's always in the trolling the Cowboys. I think that was a catch right there. Or did he drop it? Looks like
No, I think
it
he
froze a
dropped
little
it.
bit. Yeah, it looks like the
It froze
ball
on
is
our end,
there
but I believe it was a drop.
by by the defender's left hand. You can see, but that could be his leg there. He did drop it. You're right.
Yeah, he did. Right.
Prescott 6 for 8, a little more than 100 yards. 4th and 10 here. Will he kick the field goal? Will he go for it? He's going to kick it.
He's gonna kick it, get some points. So it puts him up by four
4.
here with a minute
Oh,
50.
it's a
Oh,
fake.
oh,
Oh, the receiver wide open. And he's got Ferg,
oh
and he does the
no!
nasty plunge. I was just
Oh
about to
man,
say,
did
why are
not
they
see
being so
that coming.
conservative here?
Well, that's not conservative right there, going for a fake
Nope.
field goal and just missed the defender. and that was a snapper. I believe that Cooper Rush throwing the paw. He's the PAT
I,
holder right there. So
I
you
think
got
he is
Cooper
the
Rush.
holder. Yeah. Will they
Yeah,
kick this
throwing
one?
the touchdown there on the fake field goal by Drini, and that right there is why you don't go for two this early in the game by Joke, but still smarter play caught all of us off guard there by Drini and Quinterans.
Was not expecting that. I was like, all right, ho hum, short field goal. He'll go up by 4, but instead, it's the fake. Fake. Good execution there by Drini, who kicks it off now to Joke. Joke getting his second possession. Look, still only down 8. It's a 1-possession game, but it needs that 2-point conversion. We'll see if he'll chase that and how long he'll chase that. But this game ultimately is going to come down to who can get a stop. That's what it basically boils down to. So I'm not terribly, out of sync and out of sorts with that. Oh, nice. Did he get the feet down? I think so. Gain of 25 to
again. Great. Even better catch by Watkins there to find that open receiver. You got the seam route going up the field, and then you got the corner coming over that to have him open.
Yes, sir. Second down and 10.
Not throwing nothing there. You have nothing there. Getting rid of the ball, smart decision. You don't want to make sure you don't try to force it into somewhere.
And nothing from nothing leaves you nothing. So we're all good. Second and 10 here. Hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. Going deep. Oh, it's caught.
Oh, he got it.
I don't know if he thought he had it for a minute because he ran back the other way, but it is caught.
Right. I thought it was Diggs or the defensive back by Cowboys that got the pick in there. So they're on their 1st and goal with a lot of time left here in the second quarter.
A little slow. Absolutely. Hurts takes it off to the pylon.
Nice decision.
It's in there.
So this is an opportunity where he could go for 2 here to get those 2 points back. If not, just kick the field goal. We'll see what he does here.
1 for 2.
Going for 2.
Not a big fan of this AG. Let's see if it works. Hurts. He's flushed. Gonna throw it. Oh, and his man stepped on the nose.
Yeah. Just you gotta have those plays that it was a guaranteed 2 points or guaranteed to get your receiver over and your running back into the end zone. And that one looked like it had hope. Was a good job by defense there by Drini to have the solid cross in the defensive backfield in the end zone, is able to cover him up to force Jalen Hurts to go out of bounds.
Absolutely. Turpin there. For Drini. Once again, Drini, his 3rd possession here. 3rd game of this best of 9 series here for the Cowboys. Field up to play 60 Madden 23 Open tournament here. A tournament that featured ages, young men and women from young boys and girls from middle school and on up into high school, if you will. 13 to 18 years of age. And once again, the grand prize winner gets to be a Dallas Cowboys player for a day. And also gets the year's worth of food from Whataburger, a year's supply of Whataburger.
Man, that's awesome right there. Yeah,
good read
there it is. Woo. Quick score there by Drini and Quinterans. Like I said, I want to know who is calling the plays, who's the quarterback, and who is the receiver here. Because right now, whoever it is making good and solid decisions to get that ball up into the field, into the end zone.
Absolutely. So a 9-point lead here for Drini.
Still only the first half here. It's 42 seconds. Yeah, 21-12. 42 seconds still in the first half. So there's a lot of football left here for Joke and Josh to get that ball in the end zone. If they could take advantage of this 42 seconds here. Okay. Got it. So yeah, knowing that you got the pros in control of the quarterbacks is making sense to seeing the completions of the routes and some of the accuracy that you have going on, like right there.
Yeah. So once again, Drini and Joker, they are the QBs. The kids are the receivers. So Josh Lopez playing with Joke right now with the Eagles. He's the receiver. Joke is the quarterback, and for Drini, it'll be the same. Drini's the quarterback, and Terrence Cotton is the receiver. And right now, former receiver Diggs He's looking to take it back. Uses his blocker well, and
He
he
does.
twists and turns and shouts into the end zone. And now he's got a nice 15, 16-point lead here, pinning the PAT. And how about Drenny and Quinteris? Up by 16 right before half, AG.
Yeah, so you got Drenny picking off his counterpart, Joker, and then taking it to the house. So that's the daily double there. You already win by getting the ball, creating a turnover, but then you double win. Like I said, daily double. You get that by taking it all the way in for a 6, and now stretching that lead out a little bit more here in the first, still first half. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
I got a trivia question for you guys here coming up here at number 2. Is that picked? I think it is by Kurtz.
Oh,
it is. Yeah, that was picked by Kurtz.
That was a pick. Oh, it is a pick. It
was, absolutely.
I thought that was a Philly receiver. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Another turnover here. Another
over
turnover.
The shoulder catch there. Quick trivia question here. Real quick, trivia question here. Number 2. How many pounds of cheese does Whataburger sell each year? For the folks that are watching here, the audience and people in the chat, how many pounds of cheese does Whataburger sell each year? Once again, how many pounds of cheese does Whataburger sell each year? Go ahead, AG.
I think it's a lot. Because I used to live in Houston.
More than a pound.
It was a frequent spot for me going to Whataburger. And so I got good burgers, good fries there. So that's going to be interesting. I would say a lot. I'll definitely say a lot.
Southern delicacy down there, man. That's for sure. Not many Whataburgers here on the East Coast, man. But I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, so down south, there's a lot of those, and the Orlando area, so Dallas area as well. So a lot of Whataburgers down south. Do they have any Wisconsin?
Yeah. No, none up north.
Yeah.
Between, I'll say, from Illinois, even Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota. No Whataburgers here. I think everything probably starts in Oklahoma, goes all the way down to Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi,
definitely
Alabama,
Southeast,
Florida.
and a little bit
I've
of the
seen
Southwest.
a few down there.
Yep.
Exactly.
Like Whataburger, man. Late nights, man. Sometimes the only thing open. I was like, all right, that's good with me. I can dig it. Love me some Whataburger.
Yeah, there you go. I'll get you that good protein, but just like that good chocolate milk protein, it's nature's protein drink. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that, Larry. And that was something I used to drink after working out sometimes. If I could just grab a nice carton or a nice glass of chocolate milk. So one glass gets you high quality protein, natural electrolytes like potassium to help prevent muscle cramping and hydration. So did you know, Larry, got a question for you. Did you know that water, did you know 90% that milk is 90% water?
Yes, I did know it was a lot of water in milk. Yes, I did. I didn't know it was 90%, but I knew it was at least half. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's all the body needs. Protein and staying hydrated.
Milk does a body good, as I used to say.
Yeah, I remember those commercials.
Right now, Drenny with the lead, third quarter here for this Cowboys. Fuel up to play 60. A Madden 23 open tournament here. Open tournament for everyone in the Dallas area. Whoa, is that picked? It was. Bad animation there.
That looked like it.
Lockdown was enabled, and that's going to do it right. And they were playing in our league. We might stop the game here. Especially these scores.
Right. Or if we're playing like in couch co-op style at home, sitting next to each other, that's a dub. That's a 21-point rule coming up here.
24, I think, for the Madden leagues, but 17 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 24 now. They gave the kids the extra 3 points. The new generation.
You know why? Because they're soft. That's why.
Why is that? Yeah,
because they're soft.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but since you said it, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I've got kids. I can joke around. I've got kids. We both.
I got kids too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we both. I definitely know.
28-12. Drenny with the lead. Couple of turnovers. Looking to turn this thing over to a victory and get to game number 4 and be 40% of the way there. to winning this grand prize here,
Exactly.
winning game 5 games out of 9.
Yep. So what Drini got to do here is what he's doing. Just continue to give Ezekiel the ball, um, and then when he only pass it when he needs to, because he has the lead, he can just continue to drain the clock and running the ball brings in that ball control type of offense to get the victory here for game number 3.
Absolutely. Once again, this is the NFL Team Edition here of Superstar KO. You don't know, that's the arcade style mode there where they draft the team, but not in this one. This is the NFL Team Edition, so you get it's like playing regs here basically.
Yeah.
Um, Drenny with the
Like
lead,
playing regs, but also you have that superstar
superstar abilities.
factor or that X
Yes.
factor, the
Hmm.
superstar ability, the X factor, where Ezekiel Elliott being pretty much has a off the up truck stick going on. So if you go to try to tackle him, you better bring two because he's gonna run through one guy by himself. So
Better
bring
run those
more to
hips.
the party.
Yep, absolutely right. Speaking of Zeke, 19 carries, 83 yards, and he's got a touch. 3rd and 6 here. So maybe look, if Joe can somehow hold him to a field goal, maybe he's got a puncher's chance. You have to score every time he gets the ball
Hmm.
and turn him over. Maybe some onside kicks, but if a touchdown here, I think it's Katie bar the door.
Yeah, Katie brought the door, but right now for Drini, no reason to throw the ball to give him an opportunity to, get an interception and take it to the house. So keep it on the ground here. If he converts, great. You continue to drain the clock. If not, just take the 3 points.
Larry Ridley here. Also, Amon Green here for this Cowboys Fuel Up to Play 60 Madden 23 tournament, Madden 23 Open tournament, 4th quarter here. Superstar KO here featuring Drenny and Joke. Drenny with the ball. 3rd down and 6, going to come up a little short. Best of 9 series, tied at 1 here. Winner of this game
Hmm.
takes the lead 2-1 in the series. 4th and 2 here. What do you do here? Probably got to take the points though, right?
Yeah, just take the points. Let the clock drain. Drain the clock
Yeah.
down to two
I don't know if I
seconds,
believe in
or
this.
even
You
get
got
the
to take the
penalty because
points.
you're still.
Yeah.
Yeah, still take the points. I would take the
Take the
points, but they're
points. Three
trying. But
point,
they're
three
picking up a
possession
lot of
game.
yardage here.
Yeah.
But it's
Doesn't
conversion.
matter.
You got a lot of faith in Ezekiel and in the offensive line right there. I don't see. I'm not a big. I say I would. It's not a big problem to go for it there. You just kind of open the door, but he converts anyway to get the opportunity to go here up another score.
Hands it off to the big man, the offensive lineman. Does not
Man,
score.
he got that big man making too many cuts. He got him making too many cuts. You got to go straight downhill. Tell the big tackle that man go run downhill. Don't try to make no moves in the backfield. You
Fullback
slowing
guy.
yourself up.
What superstar abilities does that fullback have?
You better have
Ooh,
pancake
Zeke
to
gets
knock the
into the end
defender down,
zone.
and there's a
Good
touchdown
lead
there.
block there. That's reminiscent of the old Cowboys, man, with that like sort of almost like a lead draw. Remember Moose and Emmitt Smith used to run that back in the day. So he
Mm-hmm.
followed his fullback into the
Daryl
end zone.
Johnston, Emmitt Smith
Yep, absolutely.
made it a problem for a lot of defenses in the NFL, and that's why they was able to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. They had a great balance of the run game, along with Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and
Mhm.
Alvin Harper and Jay Novacek doing their thing in that
Yep,
offensive line. Larry Allen,
yep.
Nate Newton, to name a
Nate
few.
Newton.
That might be two
That's a
points.
safety. Yeah, I was
That
about to say he
is.
had the
That
ball in the
is.
middle,
That is a
instant
safety.
play.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he caught it. He caught it outside the end zone and fumbled it into the end zone. So this is just
Yep.
adding injury to insult right now for Joke and Josh here in game number
Right.
3 here.
You talk about those great Cowboys teams in the offensive line, man. Eric Williams. What was the center? Stepnowski, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, what they call him, the
Stepnoski,
great. Yeah, they call him
and
the Great
Eric
Wall, if I'm
Williams.
not mistaken. Eric Williams, the big tackle. Yep. 3 Super Bowls in
Oh
four
man, he
years. Was
was a
it
problem.
92, 93, and 95? They
Yep,
won 2 in a row and then won 3 out of 4.
yep. 95 with who was the head coach of the 95 team? Do you know that answer,
Barry
Larry?
Switzer.
Ooh, okay. I like it. And you know what's cool about that? What's interesting about that game for myself was I was a freshman at Nebraska and we were playing the Tuxedo Fiesta Bowl. And the
Mhm.
Monday night we were there, we got an opportunity to go to the game and watch the Cowboys play in that game in that stadium that we played in a week later. So it was pretty cool.
Wow. Nice.
Pretty cool to see those guys play during our bowl preparation week for the Florida Gators in 1996. It was
I was about to
January of
say
'96. We
January
were getting ready
96.
for
So
it was still December.
y'all beat the
Yep.
brakes off of Florida, man. What was that score?
Yeah,
It
it
was like
wasn't pretty.
60.
Yeah, it wasn't
What was that
pretty.
score?
It was 62-24.
Yeah, I remember it was like 60 something. I'm like, they put up 60 on
62
like
to
on the
24.
second best team in the country.
62 to 20.
Yeah.
Yep, at that time. And that's why 30 years later, we finally have a playoff.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, man. So we got, right now, Drini just got to drain out the clock, keep it on the ground with Ezekiel. Maybe want to get
Oh
a
yeah.
couple carries with Pollard as well.
Oh, this is Salt Bay right
Another good
here.
running back that Dallas Cowboys have on their roster.
Yep, absolutely. Zeke ran well over 100 yards here. Drenny got multiple turnovers here. I got a safety as well. So yeah, this is academic, man. This is as my guy Brandon Bill would say. This is a Reynolds wrap
Uh-oh.
here. AG.
A Reynolds wrap. I like that. I like that. Or something that we say on the football field, the best formation in the
In all the
NFL,
sports
victory
in the
formation.
NFL. There it is.
Yep. In the
Absolutely.
NFL. Kneel that thing down. Call it a day. So good job here. A
I
couple
wanted to
more
give you
kneel
guys the
downs.
trivia
This probably be
question.
the
Go ahead. Go ahead, AG.
No, you got it. No, you got it.
We were talking real quickly the trivia question. How many pounds of cheese does Whataburger sell each year? The answer is over 11 million. Once again, how many pounds of cheese does Whataburger sell each year?
It's a lot of
The
pounds.
answer, over 11 million pounds of cheese. And I bet you 99% of it comes from Wisconsin.
100% there. You're 100% right on 90% of it coming out of Wisconsin, for sure. And we have all those cheeses here: American, shredded cheddar, cheese, Monterey Jack, mozzarella, everything
Mozzarella.
coming out of the great state of mozzarella coming out there. So great win there for Drini. He gets a game up on Joke and Josh.
It does. Takes the lead 2-1. Real quickly, fun fact. It takes 10 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. 10 pounds of milk
Wow.
to make a pound of cheese. In 2021, Whataburger used enough cheese slices to give one to every single person in the United States. That's over 330 million slices.
Wow.
So Whataburger going through cheese. I wish I had some cheese, but the kind that folds, the green kind. I like the cheese, the yellow kind. I like the green kind that folds too, AJ.
You like the green guy, huh?
I like the green cheese.
I think everybody likes the green cheese, But I think for taste buds sakes, people like that. I say probably mozzarella is my favorite because it's actually
go American
not
cheddar,
the
man.
fattiest.
Yeah,
it's not
cheddar.
the fattest. So you and me, I like to stay in shape type of guy. So I got least fat in some of the things I like to eat that comfort food here in Wisconsin. Those cheese sticks and the cheese curds makes the state famous here.
Absolutely. Dre wins the game by a wide margin, 20 plus points there. He leads the series, best of 9 series, 2-1 here over Joke. Once again, Dre playing with a middle schooler, a 7th grader, Quinteris Cotton. Joke also playing with a middle schooler, an 8th grader, his middle schooler, Josh Lopez. So excited and thankful to have Josh Lopez and Quinteris Cotton playing. Best of 9 series here. Drenny with the lead. 2 Madden champions, Drenny and Joke. Drenny with the lead, 2 games to 1. Let's go ahead and take a break, AJ. We'll come back with game number 4 here. We'll have much more. Literally here, Amon Green, much more of the Cowboys. Fill up to play 60 Madden 23 tournament. We'll have more for you after this quick timeout. And we're back here for the Cowboys. Fill up the play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports Madden NFL. Amon Green, former Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer and also Packers Hall of Famer here, guys. We are here for the PlayStation 5 tournament here. It's an open tournament. It was a lot of young middle schoolers there in the Dallas area, throughout Texas as well. 13 to 18 years of age. They all signed up and played, and we got here with the final two players here. Josh Lopez, an eighth grader, playing with Joke, a Madden champion. Also, Quinteris Cotton, a seventh grader, getting to play with Drenny, also a Madden champion, also affiliated with the Dallas Cowboys and Complexity Gaming there.
Mhm.
Drenny, 11-time champ, Joke, a champ as well, both belt winners in the MCS. We're having a best of five series here. Best of five. Joke is down 2-1. So Drenny and Quinteris can win it all right here. And we're going back to the Superstar KO mode, the original version, not the NFL Team Edition. AG, you ready to get this thing started?
Mm. Man, ready to go. I just hope the players are ready to go. Understanding now it's a different format. It's not the three downs and out or four downs and out and kick a field goal or score a touchdown. They're still scoring a touchdown. They're still kicking. No, there's no field goals now. Now you got to go in one of five plays to get the ball in the end zone.
Absolutely. Before we get started, I want to make sure we ask you guys, man, hey, here's an opportunity here. We want to give you guys a surprise here. We want you to go into the chat. Hey, if you want a surprise, get into the chat from Waterburger. You can get something from them. Just take the survey. All we ask is that you do when you take the survey in the chat, uh, just type in exclamation point survey. Make sure you put that in there. All right, exclamation point and survey. And we're going to be giving away some prizes here. So get into the chat, guys. Exclamation point survey for a chance to win a prize from Whataburger, and we'll get that out to you. So once again, get into the chat. Exclamation point survey to win a prize. So make sure you guys get in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Game number 4. Drenny playing with Quinteris Cotton and Joke playing with Josh Lopez here. Game on here, AG. Superstar KO, superstar abilities, draft them, arcade style. Let's go.
Yeah, yes, indeed. And we got another NFC East matchup. We got them boys, them Cowboys, and the G-Men, the New York Giants, kicking off here. And got to see who is who real quick.
Once again,
Got
guys,
to
while
find
we're
out.
waiting here,
Okay, joke. Oh, I see
yep,
it at the top.
yep, we
So
got it.
joke.
Joke is playing with the White Cowboys again, right? So I guess Drenny's Dark Cowboys again.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Looks like
Dreeny's
Joke
is
has the ball.
Dreeny's the Giants. Dreeny is the Giants.
No, Drenny's the Cowboys. He's got to be the Cowboys, right? Well, we're
Well,
gonna
on the
have to.
screen. I'm just saying what's on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Flip it, or maybe
Drenny is Cowboys. Yeah, I was about to say he's been
Cowboys.
a Cowboys the entire time. Joke playing with the Giants, his home state
Okay.
area, the tri-state area. Once again, guys,
Nice.
in the chat, if you want a surprise, we got some really nice surprises. Trust me when I tell you this. Get into the chat. You can get something there. Just take the survey in the chat, receive a discount code for some Whataburger surprises there. Type in the chat exclamation point survey. That's survey. Exclamation point survey in the chat right now to win a prize. First and 10 here. Drenny with the ball up 2-1 in this series here. He can win it right here if he and Quinteris Cotton, who's playing receiver, can get a win right here, AJ, against Joke and Josh Lopez.
Yep. So it makes it easy when you got Ezekiel running the ball and you got some really good receivers in terms of CD Lamb and the crew out there for Dak being back on the field in IRL, but in the game he's always been there for Madden. So you got a good offensive line as well, blocking and making holes for Ezekiel.
Absolutely. So once again, game number 4. Drenny playing with the Cowboys. First time playing with the white Cowboys in their traditional uniforms. Those silver,
They wear them
silverish, bluish breeches. Yeah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Dallas, one of
Yeah.
the Cowboys, the first team to do that, wear the white on the road and at home. Now you see a lot of teams do that. You see in college,
Yeah.
LSU does that a lot, where the whites at home. That's a staple of the Cowboys. You know the Cowboys are playing; they always wear those white jerseys. And then you would get teams in their division that would force them to wear their dark jerseys, like the Washington team, the Commanders, the
Hmm.
football team back in the day. Philly will get them to do that as well at times. So yeah, you'll get to see a lot of that.
Yeah, but that was something Tampa Bay used to do too. They made us wear our dark jerseys on the road, being down in Tampa with the heat and
So hot.
everything to make that
Yeah.
heat more of a factor. Yeah, make the heat more of a factor.
Dolphins do that currently. When a lot of teams go down there in South Florida and play, especially early on in the year, September and October. Nice throw there
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
boundary to Zeke. Drenny, first possession, and once again inside the 25-yard line, hands it off Zeke. And a gain of none yards there, lost a yard.
So right now, Drini has been sticking to his shotgun 3-by-1 set right now. You got the tight end to the, I say to the weak side or to the strong side to the right, and then receivers to the weak side, and you always bring into that vertical or that levels concept into the play, and can run the ball pretty good out of this formation because you got, like I said, you have five linemen and a tight end blocking here, so you can open up some holes for Ezekiel.
Couple of announcements for you guys. If you want to find healthy ways to fuel your body with dairy, type in the chat exclamation point fuel up. Also, if you want to know where your food comes from, type exclamation point dairy, Dairy, in the chat to experience it for yourself. And once again, these players are playing for a really nice prize to be a Dallas Cowboys player for a day, win a year's
Mm-hmm.
supply of Whataburger, and also what a custom Xbox
Awesomeness.
Series X. Ooh, AG.
Yep.
Do they know that you and
Yeah, and for
I
the people that
are?
don't,
Go ahead.
no, go. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say for the people that are like myself, have a little trouble with lactose. No worries, don't worry about it. Look for
Mm-hmm.
lactose-free dairy products at a store near you. Lactose-free milk. It is real milk, so just without the lactose. Just know you can still have fun with it. Creating smoothies, making sure you hit your protein shake out with a nice smoothie taste, or say smoother taste with the milk in there.
Gotta love the smoothies, the yogurt. Nope, does the body good. I'm all about the dairy. Love the cheese. Love mac and cheese. I'm still like a big kid. I love mac and cheese. I love dairy. I love spaghetti with the Parmesan cheese. I love fettuccine with all the Alfredo.
Ooh,
You give me all the milk I can handle. I'm all about that life. Drenny with the lead here, 7-0 AG. Looking good here. He wins this game, and it's gonna be Quintarius Cotton walking away a winner here, huh?
possibly. You made me all hungry there talking about all those great dishes you mentioned, spaghetti and fettuccine this and lasagna that. Like, man, I'm ready to eat something now. But yeah, you got an opportunity. Drini has an opportunity to wrap this series up along with Quinteros here with a win.
Also, guys, if you want a chance to win this Xbox, this Whataburger custom Xbox, all you have to do is order the new chili cheeseburger or breakfast bowl from your app between October 18th and November 5th. So between now and November 5th for a chance to win. First time downloaders of the Whataburger app get a free Whataburger. Did you hear that? First time downloaders of the Whataburger app get a free Whataburger. So go there and right now, and you get to order a new chili cheeseburger or breakfast bowl from your app between now and November 5th, and you'll be entered into a chance to win that beautiful looking custom Xbox Series X
That is
Xbox. Look at that.
that is sweet.
I'm,
That is
I'm
dope
jelly,
right there.
man.
That is sweet right there.
I'm stuck on
I'm
JAG.
super jelly.
Man,
Yeah, I'm like I have an Xbox. It's just no paint job on it. I put a sticker on it. I put a Master Chief sticker and another sticker on there, Lucid Sound. We know those guys. But the Whataburger though, Xbox, man,
yeah.
that's fire. That looks
I
awesome.
know, man. This is what a great event. The folks, the Dallas Cowboys, also one of our partners here. Shout out to Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Senior Middle School and the folks that's providing their free breakfast cart. Hubert, they're one of the sponsors. Pop me and AG up real quickly, guys, in the back there. I just want to talk to my friends at Whataburger. Please, please pop us up. I just want to talk to them directly. The good folks at Whataburger. Please, sir. More porridge. Please, we're begging you. We'd love an Xbox too. If you find it in your hearts, don't forget about us.
Oh, that'll be awesome. Yes, please.
Please, more
Finding his hearts
porridge.
to send us one. That would be so awesome. So you saw Daniel Jones not get out the pocket, get an intentional grounding there for the G man. So good defense by Drini and Quinteros.
Absolutely. Joe trying to stay in this thing, force a game 5 here, down 2-1 in his best of 5 series now. Best of 5 series. So, absolutely.
Good completion there. Right now, Joke is slowly getting his team down the field right now. Got to be smart reading that coverage. Be careful it doesn't throw into coverage and get an interception. Good run there by Saquon.
Guys, don't forget in the chat. I see you guys all in there. We really appreciate you watching this one of a kind event here on a Thursday night here, featuring two Madden champions, Joke and Drenny, and a couple of jokesters and myself and Amon Green. Don't forget, guys, take that survey. Get into the chat right now. I'll receive a discount code. Also, some surprises from Whataburger. Make sure that you get into the chat now, get some feedback, and get your surprises. Type I.survey. I.survey into the chat to get the link. Once again, type I.survey in the chat to get that link for some surprises from Whataburger. Daniel Jones dropping dimes out to Saquon. Get off me inside the 5.
Good run, good throw, getting Saquon out of the backfield on a swing route, just an extended handoff right there, and able to truck the DB into the end zone, or almost gets to the end zone. That second down play right there.
How about the legs on Saquon and your boy Quads up in Green Bay, man? Dylan.
Yeah, Quadzilla. Yep. It's they're special to have that. I ran the ball around 220, and I think one of AJ's legs and Saquon legs together is about 220.
Speaking of Saquon,
The
Barkley
touchdown
into
there
the
by
end
Saquon.
zone. Big Blue.
So from last game, I hope Joke and Josh. Oh, he could have got the block
Yeah,
field goal
I was
right there.
about
He
to
kind of
say he
slowed
stopped.
up. Probably didn't.
Yeah.
Right. So could have then now put Joke in that same situation he was in last game and being down a point because he went for 2, but being a blocker would have been the same. But like I said, I was about to say that Joke and Josh got to now make sure hopefully to keep the par scoring touchdown for touchdown, and then find a way to create a turnover, either getting a sack, fumble, or just reading the offensive formation and also reading the progression of a quarterback to get an interception here to finally bring this game to their advantage and to try to get a win.
Important possession right here. 23 seconds left. What can Drenny do here? With the lead, 7, tied at 7. It goes deep. Oh, and it's caught! 1-on-1, and he pulls it down, and there's a flag on the play, but good position
Also
there
rough,
by
I think it was
Drenny.
roughing the passer.
Ooh.
So they also
Add on
had
some
roughing
more
the
yards.
passer and a deep ball connection there to the tight end for Drini. And I don't know how he completed that because he had defenders all over him, but he was still able to sneak it in there for a big completion, and now in the red zone for Drini and Quinterrence.
Got all 3 timeouts enough. Ooh, got to connect on that pass, but just 2 seconds off the clock. But all 3 timeouts probably has enough time for at least 3 plays. AG, depending on how fast he can go. Maybe even 4, but I would say probably 3 plays here. We'll see. You can probably get 4 though. They're quick passes.
Exactly. And that was a good play call there. Just got to get the completion. The field sense, if you saw the target on the ground, was a little off. So that's probably why the incomplete happened. But good. I say good choice because you've been running the vertical routes the whole time.
Bad throw. He had the receiver in the flat. Had the receiver in the flat on the right-hand side, and he forced it.
Sure did. So, yeah, forced it there. Had an opportunity to go up 7, but then now the game is still even at 7 right now. So let's see. You got 7 seconds. A lot could happen sometimes in 7 seconds in Madden. I've seen it happen before to myself. So we see what happens here with Joke in the offense. Joke and Josh.
Saquon. So this thing's going to get into the break. 7-7 ball game here at halftime here of the Cowboys. Fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 Open tournament here. Larry Ridley here. Amon Green. Joke and Drenny, Madden champions playing here. Superstar KO mode. Joke playing with Josh Lopez, an 8th grader. Drenny playing with Quinteris Cotton. Playing with Drenny. Once again, Quinteris Cotton. Sorry about that, buddy. Butchering your name. Quinteris Cotton playing with Drenny. And Josh Lopez playing with Joke. 8th grader and a 7th grader here. Quarterbacks being led by Drenny and Joke. Receivers are the young men, the middle schoolers, Josh Lopez and Quinteris Cotton. Go ahead, AJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So no, I was just saying that's a good choice of putting the pros at quarterback and the young bucks at the receivers, because then obviously they could learn by watching the really good players do it, and also learn how to catch the ball with a receiver, how to block. You could block downfield, and just do certain routes that you usually can't do when the AI is running the receivers.
We talk about the
Good job.
three types of cheese you can get on your Whataburger. We mentioned that.
I
I don't think so.
believe so.
We did. Just in case, guys, real quickly,
I
if you
think
guys are
so.
listening out there, the three types of cheese that you can get on your Whataburger. It's American, shredded cheddar cheese, and Monterey Jack. Once again, the three types of cheese that you can get on your Whataburger: American, shredded cheddar cheese, and Monterey Jack. Once again,
Mm,
thank you to the good folks there
yum.
at Whataburger. I know.
So you have both players here, Joke and Drini, taking advantage of the running backs they have. Saquon on one side of the ball and Ezekiel on the other, draining the clock, so making the game go really fast with that time management. But then also potentially there's been a few chunk plays here for Saquon and Ezekiel getting 20, 25 yards per carry down the field. Because like I said, it gets the ball down the field real fast and also drains the clock and keeps the ball in your possession.
Oh, look at Saquon. Picks up the first down. They're on 4th and inches. Moves the sticks there, close to the red zone for Joke. Has to have this game
And he's
here.
draining
Down
this
2-1 in
clock.
this best of 5.
If it's draining this clock right now, this is all third quarter has been controlled by Joke and Josh. Got to be smart there with Dan. Get him out of bounds. That was a smart decision. Get that ball out of bounds because that
He did.
quarterback
He ran
hit.
backwards.
Bingo, fumble.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bingo, fumble.
Saquon up the gut, picks up positive yards, about 7 or 8. Once again, guys, in the chat, take that survey. Once again, I.survey in the chat for a chance to win some
Got a
special
big,
prizes from Whataburger.
big surprise. I like surprises, Larry. I love surprises. So yeah,
Man.
put that exclamation point survey in the chat to get a surprise. Never know what you're going to get if you don't try. Never know what
Hey,
you're going to get.
you miss all of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
Start of the 4th here. Cowboys field up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. Daniel Jones runs out of bounds, going to come up short about 4th and a half a yard there. Big play here. Do you kick the field goal or do you go for it? Got to go for it here. Down 2-1 in
No,
this
you got to go
series.
for it here.
7.
Yeah, you got to go for it here. Get the conversion, and you can score here. You take the lead. Unfortunately, just a lot of
Yeah.
time for Journey and Quinteris to score the ball here.
About to say he
On the
moved his
flip side,
defensive lineman out the way.
after a score here.
So the middle there of the line was wide open. So I knew he was going to pick up at least a few yards there because there was nobody in the middle of the line there. Now he's pinching a little bit. And what do you know? Better run defense.
Misread. Better run defense, but also a misread there by Joke with Saquon. It was the hole was more to his right, more A/B gap area where he could have pressed it and pushed up field, but he went a little wide, trying to go wide, and that's where he had the loss of yardage.
D-Law. Lawrence with the tackle. 3rd and goal now for Joke playing with the G.
So we potentially we're gonna see a pass attempt and maybe an interception here coming up. Let's see what happens.
Oh, sack. Big loss there.
Even better.
Now it's going to be about a 48-yard field goal.
So good job there by Dreen and the defense to force him into a passing situation. You get either a turnover, but even better, you get a loss of yardage on the sack, and you got to put the team in a different situation, try and kick a field goal, but they were able to make it there.
Field goal is good. 10-7 lead here for Joke. Right around 2 minutes to play. Needs this game to continue here in this best of 5 series. Drenning will get the ball. Touchdown could potentially win it for him. We'll see what he can do here. Takes it out 8 yards deep as well.
Good attempt there because, like I said, for some reason in Madden 23, kickoff returns are there now. The blockers get to their position. They hold their blocks a lot longer than in the past. And I think I've run back playing Madden myself. I think I've run it back 5 or 6 times since Madden has came out. So I've noticed that right away. And I was a kick returner, so definitely know how to read them blocks and get the ball upfield.
Now, if you're a kick returner, that means you've got fuel. You can fuel your body with healthy foods from all five food groups, so you have energy to play your game. So make sure, guys out there, that you fuel up your body with healthy foods from all five food groups, so you have the
Hmm.
energy to play your game. And what are those five food groups?
Ooh,
Dairy,
you
protein,
remember?
veggies, fruits, and what I forgot about, grains. And forget about the grains.
Grains. Yep. And then also I'll add to that the protein in milk, yogurt, cheese keeps you feeling more full, more longer. Okay. You mentioned that, Larry, playing, especially playing in a game like this, you got to have that energy to go. So providing that energy to fuel your day and help your muscles recover while you sleep. So that's what they're going to need. I say these players, that's what the NFL players, but virtual players go through. And also Drini, Josh, Quinteris, and Joke will actually definitely go through at the end of this matchup.
All right, Drenny driving. Timeout there. 112 to go. 72 seconds left here, AG. Drenny's driving, definitely in field goal range now. We're close to it. About another, he's probably there. It'd be about
Hmm.
50 yards from there. 52, 53 maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
So
third
right
and
now,
seven,
Drini,
right?
Josh, or Drini and Contreras are in a good position here. They got ball control. They're in field goal range. So they still, but they to get the victory here, they want to get that touchdown out of this. So you're in a good
Just,
formation, run and pass formation. Let's see what happens here.
yeah, Joke just called his last time out. Oh, good throw there. Dak to CD. Picks up a first, definitely in field goal range now. So, question now is, will he tie the game or will he go for the win here? Joke with no timeouts left. He's at the mercy of Drenny. How much can he drain here off the clock, AG? Definitely run the ball there. Up the gut. Makes a cut.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
nice cut
cut.
there
Nice
by D.
cut. Get up, Phil. Well, if I'm Drini, I'm going for the win. No three
Oh,
points here. You
absolutely.
got to go. You got Ezekiel. He's running. He's running ball very good, and you see the moves that he's making with Ezekiel. So he definitely understands running the ball and having vision to see the cuts when they come up. Let's
Don't
go for the
snap this
win. I
ball
would
here.
have
You got
stopped the
plenty
clock
of
there to
time.
make sure.
No, no. Drenny's got all his timeouts. Joke has none. You're at the mercy of Drenny. And there's CD. Lord have mercy. How about that? Drenny takes the lead. Pending the PAT could go up 4 here and would have to force Joke to score a touchdown, AG.
Yes, indeed. So now you got that 4 point lead. So it's not a touchdown. It's not a field goal that's going to get you to win. It's going to be a touchdown in the end zone. 26 seconds, but no timeout. So this is a hard ask for uh, for Joke and Josh right here at the end of the game.
Got to go the distance of the field. Don't bring. Oh, he's got to bring it out. It was in play. Oh, that's bad.
Yep.
Oh, and he breaks one tackle, but doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. So he's got to go 86 yards in
No,
20 seconds. Good luck with that,
that's a
bruh.
tough. Yeah, good luck with that and a tough. I say choice on the return man. I know it got switched to the tight end, so not a fast guy, but then also you drain 5 seconds on the clock that you much needed to have on this drive.
Once again, guys, down to 15 seconds to play. Daniel Jones runs out of bounds. Before we get out of here, get into the chat, guys. Fill out that survey. Exclamation point survey can win a prize from Whataburger. Take the survey, exclamation point survey, and win some prizes from Whataburger. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes has to throw a dime, and no, that's not a dime.
Oh no,
It
that's a nickel
was.
because it goes to the other team.
It was the nickel. It was the dime because he probably had 6 DBs on the field there, and it's a pick six, and that's going to do it. So it's going to be Drenny and Quinteris Cotton. Uh, they pretty much salted this thing away. That is going to do it because there's really nothing you can do in 5 seconds. So how about Drenny and Quinteris? Going to win this game and this series 3-1 here. Able to take Joke and Josh Lopez out in 4 games, AG. And that's going
Yeah,
to
so
do it.
good job working together. As we know, the pros were the quarterbacks, the kids were the receivers, but just having that opportunity to work together, they can learn a lot from one another, and definitely the younger kids more from the pros because they've been down that road, playing in the big tournaments like this, and just thinking, hearing the call outs. I'm pretty sure I would love to hear the conversation between both teams here, between Drini and Quinterrence and Joke and Josh on how that conversation was between plays and between halves of each game or team, rest, that time between games to get the next game started, what that conversation was like.
Got to be exciting for Josh Lopez, the eighth grader, and of course our winner, Quinteris Cotton, the seventh grader. Man, playing a professional environment like this in a professional setting with professional broadcasters, a former NFL player, a current sportscaster, great Madden champions that they got to play with Drenny and Joke. All around a heck of a job here by the Dallas Cowboys and all of our partners, including Hubert and everyone else here putting this together, man. Just a great job all around. Had a lot of fun here, AG, doing some Madden
Mm-hmm.
Superstar KO mode that I'm not very familiar with, but you know what? I'm a fan now. I like it.
Yeah, it's more fun. Like I said, 7-on-7 is not. It doesn't feel as serious, but you still get a highly competitive matchup between players playing the game, and you get to dress out. They got different skins you could throw on the players in the yard, and Superstar K could wear different uniforms. That some I think some teams or the NFL is considering putting in the NFL Shop websites. You could actually purchase them as well.
Oh, nice. That's cool. So we are standing by, waiting for Quinteris Cotton. We're going to talk to Quinteris, the young seventh grader, probably at the time of his life tonight, getting to play with Drenny, an 11-time Madden champion, also a Madden Championship Series winner. He's got a belt here, which is a really big deal. And also, first championship that he won was in our tournament that you and I did with Compete Forever at the Microsoft Store in New York City. So, let's go ahead and throw it to Quinteris. Let's go ahead and bring him in and let's talk to him. Is Quinteris Cotton standing by? There he is. How you doing, Quinteris?
Yes, good.
Talk about it, man. Just what it's like, man, to play in this event, man. And you are a winner, my friend. You're going to be a Dallas Cowboys player for a day, man. Did you ever think you get to play or hang out or be a Dallas Cowboys player?
Nah, I never thought that, but it was awesome.
So what do
All
you think
right, so
about being a
Quinteris,
Dallas
oh,
Cowboys player for a day? Go ahead, AG.
no, I was gonna say, so how do you feel more about that Whataburger for a year? I know that's exciting right there.
Oh, that right there is great. Eat every day for a year, Whataburger.
Oh yeah, you
Who's
see
your
the smile. He can't even talk. You see the smile on his face there, Larry.
I know. Quinteris, who's your favorite Dallas Cowboys player currently right now? Or it could be anybody, even older players.
Oh, most definitely Trayvon Diggs.
Ooh. Why do you
Mm.
like Trayvon Diggs? He's got swag?
That, and I'm a defensive player too. So, and he's a corner just like me.
Oh, so you play? What's
Okay,
the name of your team? What league do you play in the Dallas area?
I play for Dr. Todd Frederick Douglass Senior Middle School.
Nice.
oh
Okay.
nice.
That's what's up. AG, you got anything else?
That's it. Yeah, I was gonna say, how did it feel to get a couple of interceptions in that game?
Yeah, it feel really good. Like, and to know that you won when you got that interception, that felt great.
Quinteris, is
All
your
right,
teacher
Quinteris,
around?
congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the teacher back there? I want to just say hi to her and tell her a great job of first of all being a teacher and being teaching this young man. How you doing, man? Are you a Cowboys fan?
Doing all right. It's two of us actually.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
What is
find
your
where
name?
there it is. Yeah, it's two of us. I'm Coach Davis.
And I'm Coach Thomas.
Yeah.
Coach Davis and Coach
Oh,
Thomas.
nice.
How exciting is this to have Quinteris win a big event like this? A lot of people are watching here on Twitch, and he's going to be a Dallas Cowboys player for a day. How exciting and cool is that for the young man?
I think it's outstanding. It's a lot of things that we have in this neighborhood, and this is just going to improve everything about our neighborhood. And he is a model student, and this is a great gift for him and his family.
Coach Davis?
Awesome, awesome. So how excited are y'all for Quinteris to win this game?
I'm very excited. I'm more excited for that Whataburger. He gonna have to buy me a cheeseburger at least once.
Well, you got them for a year, so yeah, you could get them on in one of those days.
No doubt.
Yeah, and thank y'all for the opportunity. We really appreciate it here at Frederick Douglass Todd Junior Middle School.
Absolutely. And guys,
Hey,
enjoy it, man, when you go
you're
to
welcome.
Jerry World or wherever it is for it, wherever you guys go, and when he's a Cowboys player for a day. So nice meeting you guys. And once again, Quinteris, congratulations, man. Enjoy it and soak it all in, man, being a Dallas Cowboys player for a year. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll see you in about the next, I don't know, 10 years or so or less, actually on the
For
Dallas
sure.
Cowboys for real, in real life.
What's up, man?
Hey, wait.
There you go,
All right,
Wade.
y'all have a good one.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Coach Davis. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
Yeah.
go ahead and
So
thank you once again. Congratulations, guys. Let's go ahead and bring in. You want to talk to Drenny, AG?
oh yeah, let's talk to Junior. I haven't seen him in a while. It's been a while,
Okay.
about 2 years. So that'll be good to see
Hey,
the guy. See the
well, I haven't
kid.
seen
Still
him
call him a
since
kid.
2017. This must have been 5 years ago. So let's go ahead and bring in Drenny Joke if we got him. Is he around? Do we have him here?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yep, we
Hello?
got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
And what's up, Jenny? How you been?
Go ahead. Go ahead, AG.
No, man, just saying, hey, man, it's getting good. I know the last time we crossed paths was a couple of years ago. I think it might have been during COVID, right after 21, when we played in the yard tournament with my players, a couple
Right.
of my players, and yourself. And I just now to see you in a different setting, same type of tournament where you're playing with another player. So how was that conversation? I say between you and the young Quinterrence in this game today, in the games today.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, he surprised me with a lot of stuff. I mean, I wasn't even the quarterback. I was playing running back and receiver, so he was making all the decision. It wasn't me, so I was very impressed.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
fun.
Nice, nice.
How much did you enjoy this mode here, the Superstar KO, Dren? I know you play a lot of Mutt and some other things, a little bit
Yeah.
of Regs as well, but talk about the Superstar KO mode.
Yeah, it's like a fresh breath. I mean, like, because like you play regs and you play 1v1 all the time, so it's cool to actually cooperate with somebody, and it's just a totally different atmosphere, and it's more fun than competitive. So I felt like it was just a lot of fun. It was just a lot different, and sometimes you need that.
What was the communication like? How did you guys
Yeah.
sort of form a bond there and get it done? You won 3 out of 4 games there.
Yeah, I mean, the chemistry was obviously there. I mean, we won, yeah, like you said, 3 out of 4. But I don't know, like it was just a lot of communicating. Like I felt like we never talked to each other before this, so we had to like really understand what we were talking about. Like, and I had to be specific and a lot of these things. Like, it's like be very simple, and because it's just we never like knew anything. Like we didn't know anything about each other, so it was cool that like in that aspect that we had to like form a bond within like 20 minutes and figure it all out. So it was
Minutes.
cool doing that.
Yeah. So, in forming that bond, you said that Quinteros already surprised you when you let him take over at the quarterback position. Was there anything else that surprised you about Quinteros' Madden gameplay?
100% his management, how to, because we were down 3 points that last game, and we basically just marched down. Like he knew when to run the ball, when to pass the ball. Like he knew like the decisions that you had to make. So like I have to applaud him on that. Like he did a really good job at managing the game and managing the clock.
Hey, Drenny, what was it like
Nice,
being
nice.
back involved and engaged with the Cowboys, man? I know you've done a lot with the Cowboys organization, man. I'm just talking about working with the Cowboys organization and once again doing more content with them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a crazy experience. Like you when you play a video game, you don't really expect yourself to be involved with a big organization like Complexity or the Cowboys. So it's like you just have to be thankful for everything that's happening and just understand that like this is not normal. Like what's happening is just it's a crazy like I wouldn't say lucky, but like you know what I'm saying, like it's lucky. Like it's you gotta just take it. Yeah, I can't take it for granted because it's that crazy.
AJ, you got a final question?
Yeah, final question. I'll say, being a Madden pro for as long as you've been, I'm gonna probably plant the seed here. When would you want to see the NFL put together an actual Madden league similar to 2K, where NFL teams are involved with the teams that are playing the actual game in the simulation? Would you want to see that as a pro?
Man, that would be actually amazing. Like that'd be something that I feel like that can bring so much hype to competitive Madden. It's like, oh my God, I want to see that guy rep our team, and I want to see that guy rep our team, and I'm cool with it as long as I'm with the Cowboys.
Right, there you go. Yeah,
But
and I
Well,
think
good.
it would be a bigger thing with bringing up in younger players like Quinteris and Josh, because they already played a game of Madden, but then also they live in the Dallas area and they could be bigger Cowboy fans in the end of being
right,
where they live, basically.
yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
All
Open
right.
it,
Well,
it bring
Trini, man.
it, yeah.
Now go ahead, Trini. Finish.
I was saying it allows more people to be able, like, it's like it allows more people to. It's intriguing for a regular player to just come in and want to compete and rep a team. So it's like that's a cool thing that they should definitely think about adding.
Well, Trini, man, it's been a pleasure, man, talking with you, man. It's been a long time since we saw you back in 2017 when you won your first tournament, man, up here in New York at the Microsoft store, man. And you've parlayed that into a heck of a career, man. One of the top 5 or 10 Madden players in the world, man. Keep doing your thing, man. And I look forward to seeing you down the road, man. And we appreciate you joining us tonight. All right, bro?
Yes, sir. Thank you. And it's crazy. I have I remember that event so clearly, like that Microsoft event in New York. Like I don't forget that because that's like the first experience ever as a tournament. So I appreciate you running that tournament, and that's a moment I'll never forget. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Absolutely, man. And hey, you did your thing, man. You
All
won,
right.
and
You're welcome,
took
Trini.
off like a rocket ship. So good stuff, Trini, man. We'll see you down the road.
Yep.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yeah, thank you,
All right.
Trini. Congratulations.
Hey, AG, I got some news, man. So Quinteris
What's up, man?
Cotton, he won the grand prize, right?
You're right.
But no, we got 2 winners. How about that? We've got 2 winners.
Oh.
So Josh Lopez,
Oh,
how about
okay.
this? You're a winner too. So 2 grand prize winners. Josh Lopez, the 8th grader.
Nice.
Quinteris Cotton, the
I
7th
like
grader.
it.
Played with Joke and Trini respectively. They get the grand prize. Be a Dallas Cowboys
Okay.
player for a day. Whataburger for a year. How about that, AG? Doesn't get much better than that, man. I'm so excited to announce
I know.
just
Yeah.
totally that.
Right. So you got an 8th grade and 7th grade. They're gonna be smiling for a whole year, pretty much.
Holy cow.
Between being Cowboys fans and being a Cowboy for a day, and then you get Whataburger. Just think about it. When you were in the 7th, 8th grade, to get any like a place like Whataburger for a year,
Right.
you're like, that's one meal I ain't got to think about for a whole year, and it's some of your favorite things to eat: burgers and French
And you get
fries
to
and
be a
other things
Dallas
that Whataburger
Cowboys
makes on the
player
menu.
for a day.
On
And you get to
top
be a
of
Dallas
that,
Cowboys
and
player
the
for a day.
Cowboys, yep, and the Cowboys are having a pretty good year. Like I said, they had the injury to Dak, but he's back and playing really good football along with that whole offensive squad, and the defense is showing up, making big plays with Stephon Diggs' brother, Trayvon Diggs, doing his thing at corner. So it's going to be a big fun deal for them to experience this and hopefully set up. Potentially, we see Quinteris or even Josh later on in the Madden, the MCS series, and maybe that MCS series gets picked up by the NFL and be actual NFL teams, help running those esports orgs at that time. So it'll be, got to wait and see. Because I'm a fan and want to see that happen. And like Drini mentioned, it'd be great for himself and other Madden pros to be a part of an organization that they already follow as fans, and then be able to compete in that same uniform would be awesome as well.
That is awesome, dude. I'm just hearkening back and thinking when we were in the 7th or 8th grade, man. The only thing I wanted was Fruit Cup or some Skittles or something. That's all we got. Like these guys get to go hang out with the Cowboys.
A lollipop.
Oh, tickets. They get tickets to this weekend's game. I believe the Cowboys play the Bears. Is that correct?
Oh man.
All right. I think I'm right on that, right? Talk to me, guys. Are we good with
I think they got the Bears.
I think they got tickets to the Bears, right? Just want to make sure we're right on that. I think so. I want to make sure that we're doing everything we're supposed to do. I don't know. Do you guys want to tell me in our ear?
But definitely the Bears play the Cowboys this weekend.
So yes. Yes. So they do get tickets to the Bears game. Wow. That's a very awesome. So AG, we're going to go ahead and close this thing out, man. It's been great working with you, man. I just want some final thoughts. some final thoughts here, guys. Make sure you fuel your body with healthy foods, guys. All from the all
Yep.
5 food groups. Make sure you do that so you can have the energy to play your game. And AG, what are those 5 food groups again?
Let me see here. I know it's vegetables, it's fruits, it's grains, it's protein,
Yes.
and of course, dairy.
Dairy. That's right. Chocolate milk. Love it. So we want to thank everybody. Also, congratulations to the school, the big winner from the school, Dr. Frederick Douglass Todd Sr. Middle School. All those good folks, and of course, they get the free breakfast cart from the good folks at Hubert. So once again, we want to thank the Cowboys. Had a great event, a phenomenally great event. Thanks to Joke, a Madden champion, and also Drenny, a Madden champion. So for Amon Green, the former NFL running back with the Green Bay Packers and also Nebraska Cornhuskers, a Hall of Famer, also a head coach currently right now of Lakeland University. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports Madden NFL. Thanks for watching. This Cowboys fuel up to play 60 Madden 23 Open Tournament. So long, guys. Have a great one. We'll see you down the road. And congratulations once again to Josh and to Quinteris. Enjoy the game this weekend, guys. So long. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?